Right, okay, sorry about that. It is up now. Do you not have me? Give me a second. Uh, yeah, give me a second, I'll link that. You found it? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Okay, alright. I guess we can get started. Don't expect any professionalism at all from me, alright? Okay, are you still setting it up? We are, yes. Okay, I'll take Germany, unless that's unbalanced. Should I be on the Allies? I don't mind playing Russia. Okay, let's make the lobby and or do you want me to do it? I'll take Russia. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Do you want me? Do you want me to set it up, KH? I'm not yet. Okay. All right. Yes. You're playing Germany, don't worry about it. Alright. So I'm gonna start with this buy here. Is there any suggestions? I'm doing two infantry, three artillery, one tank. I'm liking it. It's got pretty good Ukraine. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, the classic 912 here, nothing too crazy. Rolled pretty well, I'll take that. Rolled very well. Well, technically what I just did's a little weird. It is, yeah. Yeah, it was very nice. This is a pretty crazy Russian start. Right, I think the Russian moves are pretty simple here, so... What are your suggestion? Nothing? You want to retreat from Burma? I could do a full retreat. I mean, this is a pretty solid Russian start, so... You happy with that? You like leaving it there? I mean, I normally leave it there. Alright, no worries. Over to Germany. Just a quick step in. Does my stream pick up everyone else's voices? Yeah, everyone else's. Hello. I'll try sort that out. Hang on. You can continue with your move, sorry. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. That should sort it out. Hmm. Sorry about that. This is a pretty rough start for Germany. Yeah. Hmm. All right. I think what I have to do here is end the stream and then enable, because it's not recording Discord at all. So I need to end the stream, enable a setting, and then I'll be back, I think. All right, testing. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is it's recording my voice, my gameplay, but not Discord. Well, okay, what I need to do is yeah, this is not professional at all. All right, here comes the verdict.
Rest Russia.
How does that sound?
Maybe I don't know. I can hear you clearly.
I have it muted right now, so I don't know. Ask the channel if they can hear it.
But the voice is here. The voices are here. Nice, awesome.
Okay, I like to put the bomber right there. Any objections?
That is fine. The only other spot I think we could go is Yakut.
I like it. I don't know. I mean, this seems more central somehow.
Oh, it is, but Yakut allows you to bomb Tokyo.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Do let me know if they're too loud or if I'm too loud.
It's fun. I don't know. I just find it fun to do. It's fun to have multiple friends.
You guys should feel bad for this size.
I just feel like, I mean, if I was, I'd probably be bombing Germany. I'm not gonna bomb Tokyo. I have horrible luck, so it'll just be a death mission.
Okay,
Or he'll do one
but
you know. These
I've
are
not
my
actually had a
results
chance to look at the board yet. Okay, so
Oh, okay. Is that my other? Who's that?
That's the Russia player. That's behind.
Okay. Yeah. I
okay,
assume
it's
you're gonna.
how bad was the German start? Does it need a reset or not?
This
Oh, they
is
filled
basically a game over.
7. They filled 7. They lost like 4 or 5 infantry in Ukraine, and they filled 11. They filled pretty much everything they did except Trans Jordan, and then we cleared it with no hitbacks.
Yeah, if you want to do a restart, I don't care. I mean, this.
I
Is
mean,
this looks pretty bad.
Yeah.
This is game over.
Probably a restart, I guess. Like
I wouldn't say it's
don't see
game over
ways I can
though.
come back.
So,
Like
Please
better off
don't-
just leave the season. Like
Please don't
untouched.
split your ships this time. Just
Hmm.
cause. Just cause.
I don't think
Nice.
there was any mistake I made.
Yeah,
well, attacking.
Oh,
I
just
mean, I
bad
guess
dice.
not technical mistakes though, but
yeah, those were evil
So,
dice. Normally with
Anyway,
the
you wanna-
battleship lives, it's very allied favored. So I don't know. If we
We'll
restart, we
continue
should
to play it.
restart now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
okay.
mind.
I was just saying we go KJF.
We could
Oh,
go
go Japan.
KJF if you want. Have fun, art members.
I don't want to kill all the time, is why, because we have a limited time. So we might as well restart if we start now.
Okay, I
I'm alright
mean,
to restart.
yeah. I mean, I think that's 3 of us that want to restart, so we should probably restart because this is a pretty pitiful Germany, despite the infantry
man.
buy. So
That is fair.
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
What a
he's,
result!
Yeah,
And
the
lost
Allies
5
are
in
gonna
Ukraine.
win.
Yeah, this is pretty
80%
bad, guys. I
of
think we have to restart. Sorry.
Okay.
Also, like, see how Japan's turn 1 goes. See if we can get worse.
Let's see if I can get worse.
Hmm. We could do a KJF and see how that goes. I'm not really sure.
I don't care. I'm cool with it.
Of course you are. I am
Okay,
not the
okay,
one that's
okay.
comfortable.
All right, let's restart. I think
Just restart it.
yeah, just restart. Right. Should I make the lobby or KH?
Yes, please.
Do we just somebody type forfeit game, or how do we do that?
The axis. Go to
The axis.
Yeah. Go to the gear top left, and type in forfeit game.
Yeah, okay.
Hopefully, you only restart this once.
There's only one mulligan. Now we'll probably get a hideous Russia, and yeah.
Yeah, that's famous words for Russia to say.
Okay. I think anything that's happening this time is not going to be as bad as last round. Like,
You making the lobby KH?
I can. I will get right on that.
I mean, you have everyone already, so
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
okay, yeah.
Invite should be out.
Alrighty. Yeah, same teams. Keep it simple here. All right, let's speed through this. I'll do the exact same.
I guess I will do the exact same as well.
Can you get the exact same result for us, please?
Yeah, sure. Hang on.
Actually, can you do better?
You should
And can
ask
Germany
me.
do
Like
worse?
it's not like how much Russia can mess up me. It's like how much I can mess up myself.
You could buy all artillery.
Yuck.
Like what Russia did to me last time, I was fine. What I did to myself, oh my god.
Wow, these rolls are insane.
Jeez.
My Russia rolls are not normally this good, alright?
Not when they count, right? Yeah.
Alright, okay. Finish it off here.
Mm.
I could strafe
This
this.
is- This is worth considering a strength. Like, it's a perfect West Russia, and you have a lot. I mean, this is
Yeah,
like
and with your buy of being like 2 artilleries, 3 artilleries, I think you can strafe that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If they
strafe
stack it
this.
with everything, then. Like, that's even better than last time, honestly.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
This is insane.
Thank you for the information. I guess I will not start any new games today.
Alright, any objections?
I'd put both AA guns in there. Or if you don't want to put it in there, I'd put it in Persia. Actually, I'd probably put it in Persia.
Yeah, right, fair enough.
Oh, that's bizarre. Okay.
Yeah, I like to do that when I can. Alright, I think that's it. You happy?
Yep.
Oh man.
Never mind.
What?
Yeah. Oh, it's good. Got 4 more guys to put in there. I was like, make sure we can't take Caucasus, but that was before we deploy these guys. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. That
Yeah,
Caucasus
I don't
is-
imagine they'd hit Caucasus. That's a bit suicidal, I think.
Yeah. No, I was like 4 units only, but that was plus 4 more. Yeah.
Alright, over to Germany. Again. Alright, nice and simple infantry buy.
Yep. I don't care. I'm seeing this again.
Okay, can you explain
I can
your
go worse.
Iceland take?
Because
Well, that didn't
I'm
help.
still expecting a KGF, so I hope there
Okay.
is less fighters coming to Russia in a shorter time.
Okay, I mean, I'm going to give advice here. It's not really ideal taking Iceland here because you're not going to be able to pressure West Russia G2, right? Because I'm dead zoning Karelia, right? There's no point
Yeah.
taking that landing spot away for the UK, right?
Yeah, but like what am I
Because
gonna
the
do
UK could just send their planes to West Russia right now. Not that West Russia needs it. Do you understand?
Yeah, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with that transport.
The transport. Okay.
Yep.
I don't mind giving
Oh.
advice here. What I would do with your transport is pick up an infantry and AA gun and send it to Karelia, right?
Or a tank or whatever, depending on
On
the situation.
non-combat
But yeah,
move, or you could do it, yeah, I suppose. On non-combat move, after you've captured Karelia, send an infantry and an AA gun. Because that's an awkward target for me to strafe, right?
Yeah, but like that means I have to kind of hit zone Gloria.
At the end of the day, it's up to you. Iceland take is just not, it's just not that strong because you're not going to be able to stack Karelia this turn.
Yeah, and I doubt if I can even dip zone it. Like,
I wouldn't. Iceland's not worth taking in general.
3
Like
tanks
almost in
still
any
living
scenario.
here in Caucasus.
Yeah, with the 3 tanks in the Caucasus, I've purchased an extra tank and a flawless West Russia. You cannot stack Karelia. You want to try and make it a little bit difficult for me, right? To take it back. Understand?
Well, I guess that's pretty much like
But also just play what you're comfortable playing.
Yeah, if you want to take Iceland, that's. I mean, yeah, I mean the UK ideally has to take it back, otherwise season 3 is a bit threatened, right? So.
I had a
You
game.
really have to hit season 11 though.
Yeah, I mean, he's in combat now. I had a game where they took Iceland, and I never took it back. That poor guy just froze up there for the whole game, and I won it. So it just depends how it goes.
It's always a good start when the battleship gets the hit first round.
You don't have to worry.
when a destroyer get the first hit, you should be panicking.
The sub to season 11 is interesting.
You get more transport. Most people do that if they think their opponent's going to go KJF.
I see
Because
that.
it kind of slows down KJF a lot, but I really don't like going KJF.
Oh my god.
Ah,
This looks so familiar.
That's it. You did the split again. We're not restarting this time if you fail it.
No, he got good hits
Okay,
there.
slightly better than last time.
But you have to kill that battleship.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay, you got the battleship, nice. But Germany is
I
hurt.
am not.
That's another bad
I'm not
start
sure if
for
this
Germany.
is what you call nice.
Asking not to do the split.
Screw that Russian. Oh my god. Like,
This is
how?
this
That's
is
one in
worse,
36
almost worse than
chance.
last time. We just don't have season 7 or a destroyer in the US, but Russia starts better.
How? Actually, might as well give it a try.
You have any suggestions to your teammate, Art? Japan?
No, Japan?
Art Mentis, are you alive?
Should we give him suggestions just for educational purposes?
Yeah, feel free.
Well, I mean, if you don't put things in those 3 bordering territories, Russia will be very pleased about that. I'm not really sure how much to put there, but you don't just leave them empty.
Okay, so
Like,
yeah, Germany did a full infantry buy. So
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe you could afford to put 2 in each territory just to make it a little bit more difficult. I'm not
Yeah,
too sure. I did have
I mean, I haven't. Yeah.
You go ahead, What are you gonna say, Nancy?
Well, I'm saying I haven't done perfect math. I like to put 4 in an AA in Karelia. Maybe 4.
I mean, you could do that, but
It's not.
I mean, this is tough because they have such a good start.
The AA
but-
can't
just
go there
gives
anymore.
Russia.
I don't
This
think I
gives
can
Russia
even
favorable.
do zone clear, so that's why I didn't even bother to try.
I
Like,
don't
even
know.
if you put 4 in an AA gun there, Russia could clear it pretty easily.
Like considering like
Happens.
everything in West Russia stayed alive, and your 3 tanks in Caucasus also stayed alive. So like basically it's like the maximum thing that is possible that you can.
He's 1 tank short, but that's about it. I mean, you could buy 4 tanks round 1 as Russia, but
And you have tanks in Russia, yes.
I think we got a really good start. Probably too good of a start, honestly.
I don't know if this is like any better than last time because like yes I see like the same amount of transport alive and I lost 2 fighters for that battleship.
Why
Oh,
are
you
you?
did lose. You had the 2 fighters last time because you retreated them.
Oh, you lost
Uh,
a one fighter. You
I
lost
would
two.
just.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy a fleet again. You can just take Northwestern France. And
Yeah, I was
there's
thinking
nothing that can hit you.
actually. I don't. So I'm going to do basically the same play as last time. You think bomber?
Yeah,
Folks,
probably bomber,
folks,
2
one sec.
infantry, 2
One sec,
artillery,
please.
3 infantry, 2 artillery, whatever.
What's
I
what's
think
up,
one sec, please.
Art?
It's our turn, Art. But what's up?
No, hold on. I just want to say emergency came up. I have to leave. Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, you okay?
Yeah, I have to leave. Sorry about that.
There's
Okay,
yep,
man,
have a
that's
good one.
unfortunate, but have a good one. Yeah.
Okay, peace.
So was that Japan that just left?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but the turn minutes. If we wanted to keep playing the game, we could wait 10 minutes and boot him.
Should we start one more? Do we have a fifth person?
Somebody could ask Kitch if he's down. Still.
Okay.
Or we could restart 2-on-2 and have the same person play Russia and US.
That works, either or. Whatever you guys feel like doing. I think that we should probably restart this game anyway. Unless Japan, UK
Yeah.
go bad. It's
Still as bad as last time.
especially with Devin playing both powers, one of them he doesn't even want to play.
No, that's not an option. I don't think. So we have to restart it. It's not fair to
Yeah.
Devin.
We go.
I'm sorry. I'm actually grabbing up battle calculator to see what happened like when I attack season 7. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep.
Now, is anybody gonna message Kitch or are we
I
gonna
have.
try
Yeah,
without
he's
him?
He
available.
said sure. He's coming. I think. So
Oh,
let's.
okay, then I'll just invite him. We'll wait to see if teams get mixed up since Art's gone. Nobody's are alright.
I'm wasting all my good rolls on these.
Bell, see if you can go for 2 in a row.
Yeah, this. That's kind of crazy. You upped
Mecca
your Russian
survives
turn
at
from last time.
89.1% with attack profit of like 14.5 just on the ship. So what the hell? So 11% for defender to survive, and you guys survive both. What the?
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, especially for it to happen 2 times in a row.
1% as well.
Yeah, those were particularly bad season 7.
You failed season 11 both times too.
Okay, but if that happened in season 10, it's like a destroyer down, but like same thing.
Well, yeah, but if you killed the destroyer, like what you did with season 11, you traded yourself for the destroyer.
I'm thinking
If
it's like
you-
because when I'm explaining a KGF, I want to kill the 11 because like less US coming to me for a while.
Oh, it is, and that makes sense why you would feel that way. But
Like if Russian didn't go as well as that, I'd probably go for season 10.
So is somebody forfeiting out of this game?
Devin probably.
Yeah, Devin, can you go in and forfeit?
Welcome, kid. Art had something come up like, suddenly.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Devin, can forfeit.
You're okay. We'll just wait. We'll just that game's gone. I think the new
Should I
one.
say sorry for my rolls or do I?
Yeah, you're fine.
Hey, man.
Hey, are we keeping teams the same, or Kitch? Do you have a power you want to play?
I don't care.
Well,
Artemis is playing Japan.
you happy with Japan?
Are we keeping teams the same,
Kitch?
or
Sure, I'm fine.
Playing Japan? That's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
if that's okay with you, unless you want to play Rush.
Devin needs to roll a little better, though.
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
try my best. Okay, it's not happening the third time if those like season 7 attack on fail, right? It's 11% for the allies to survive. So
Third time's a charm.
All right,
Yeah.
let's
I can
get
see the
this
third
straight.
11%.
That first one where they got 0 casualties, where you hit nothing, was particularly unlikely.
If I see a Russian submarine hits again, I swear.
One, got everybody but Nancy.
It can happen, but I hope not.
All right, invites out for everyone.
Oh, please.
All right, good luck, guys. Third time's a charm.
I do need that good luck, thank you.
I'm not going to change my moves at all. I'm going to roll really well as well.
Whoa, they're nice. Oh no, nice.
So what's the name of the person playing Russia, just because I don't know the voices?
Bonk.
Okay.
Myself.
Bonk's the one with the English accent.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Russian.
Yeah, if you could just roll as well as you did the last couple times, I'd be good with that.
By the way, you should buy a lottery ticket today as well.
Especially
Hey,
the
you could
last.
buy a lottery ticket too. Just because you got unlucky doesn't mean
If you got
you
a
have
few
no luck.
million, please send me
I
like
got a perfect miss on this, Russia. All right, well, it's not. One hit at a time.
We should have set the teams America versus the Commonwealth.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty bad this time.
Okay.
All right, below average. Not horrible, but
As
not
long as Ukraine's successful, we're fine.
Well, let's restart anyway. I think that's fair.
No. What's this? Oh, that's defender. That's okay. Come in late and see all these misses, and I'm like, what?
Boom.
I think
What do you-
I'm gonna
you just-
conquer this time. I think.
Yeah, no, don't
Yeah,
straight.
wait.
You don't straight.
Yeah. I don't know.
Russia was horrible. You don't straight fist.
Yeah, I need to
No, I
take it.
don't. Okay, I don't know. I don't think
It's a
taking
tough
is good
target for him
idea.
to kill anyway. Gem
Not
to
really.
kill.
Not really.
I would.
Well, if he
I wouldn't
wants,
straight.
if he wants to
I'd
stack
straight-
Ukraine, my build is anti-Ukraine. So if they want to go for that, fair enough.
The problem is if he takes Western Russia.
That's a
happen.
pretty big risk. I could
Okay,
shove,
alright,
shove
we'll
both
see.
AA guns there if need be.
Right.
I don't think a Germany takes that.
Okay, we're a team, right, Devin?
Yeah.
So we're gonna discuss this all as a team first.
Yes. I'm thinking to buy like 11 infantry and 2 arts.
Okay, I like the bomber, but that's fine.
Right. We looking good here, allies?
I would maybe buy.
They probably say boo.
I would maybe buy at least 1 or 2 tanks,
Yeah, I think Russia's good.
Yeah, this is
Did-
playable.
just because
This-
sometimes they might be tempted to stack Ukraine. Hold on.
All right, over
I mean, if they're
to
going-
Germany.
If they did zoning my ability, then I doubt I should build tanks. That's my idea. Like,
My typical buy in this situation would be a bomber, a tank, 5 infantry, 2 artilleries. But you do what you feel comfortable, I guess.
yeah. The problem is, usually if Russia goes relatively poor, I will go for tank. But in this situation, I would say it's still average.
Yep.
This is actually could be something that I can try to stack Claria this turn. I'm thinking. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, for sure. Stack Corellia this time.
Then maybe I will buy some tank.
Maybe just buy 1 tank.
Yeah, I will see the combinations. I will keep at least one art in Italy though.
Okay.
Just in case season 17 lives. I hope it lives. Look, there could be a chance that that battleship being like destroyed by the destroyer. It
Yeah,
could be.
there's always that chance.
Okay, this time it doesn't seem to be that bad. So I'm going for season 10.
What? Why don't we
Gonna see
just
if that-
Okay.
why don't we just try not doing that for once? See how that works out.
I
What do
don't.
you mean? Like,
I don't think Germany needs to take a risk here because of how well Ukraine went. Right.
Yeah, just take out just. It's not the end of the world to take season 7 cleanly.
usually,
Maybe-
like season 7 should be
Maybe
pretty
you only
stable.
have some ships left.
Usually, season 7 5 unit I think is like pretty good.
Yeah, usually it is, but I
Not the
think
last few times.
past suggests that it's not always, right? There's advantages to having a lot of ships left over there too. It forces them to not go after your battleship. It potentially keeps them from building a fleet, although we didn't build a bomber this turn. But like it's not the end of the world to have 3 ships left over in season 7.
I doubt there's a possibility that I will have 3 ship living there because I don't want to lose fighter because the fighter is going to be used on Russian.
I'm not understanding you. Okay.
Like, why am I sending like all the ships like to season 7?
Well, I'm just saying if you send everything to season 7, you quite often have quite a few ships left over. I'm not saying leave a ship and take a fighter as a casualty.
Most cases, it forces the UK to hard commit to clear the German fleet. Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Sure then.
Despite West Russia, Ukraine went pretty well for me. So if you're going to use planes for Ukraine, you could
what I
lose a
would do-
plane. So
Now what I would do is I would take one of the planes, the Northwest Europe plane, since you don't have a bomber anyway. Take the
Yeah.
Northwest Europe plane and the 3 other planes and send them to Ukraine, along with the tank
You mean
and 4 infantry, and make sure you clear it.
you mean this plane like here?
Yeah, yep.
But you just send everything. You just send everything
no.
to season 7.
that fighter in Northwestern needs to go to season 7.
No, it's fine. It's less
Is that
risky than. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Because they have a lot. They have a lot statue.
I've actually not seen that
would
before.
I would also send a. It's actually less risky than sending one less sub.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would also send your tank in Bulgaria in, and make sure you clear it.
I thought I was second Claria.
Pardon?
You're
I thought I
taking
was second
Bulgaria can't
Karelia.
even. You're taking Karelia. Bulgaria can't even get to Karelia.
Yeah, I'm talking about the Bulgaria tank.
Okay.
And now it's up to you whether you want to keep one infantry back, but probably this makes sense. And then just send 1 infantry into Karelia and see how it goes.
Probably
One
one less.
infantry. I thought I wanted to try like full sending there.
Send one infantry into Karelia, and then depending on how the Ukraine battle goes, you stack it after.
Yeah, true.
Well, you never know; they might have 2 tanks left over.
Yeah, you might have nothing.
I like this.
So we are sure on this move, right? I'm gonna end it now.
Yep.
I'd probably send one less dude though. Ukraine from Poland though, so you can put him in Bello.
Yeah, I like that too. But I hate having a tank left over.
Fair.
Oh, yep.
What a perfect setup to go wrong again.
Come on. Bad Germany, bad Germany.
Oh, let's go.
Oh. Damn.
Okay, that Russian, please, please, please.
Just
Phew,
roll.
thanks God. I'm so scared of submarines now.
My game crashed. What?
Sub.
Oh my God.
Oh, the battleship is that sub. Just we could have had such a good time again. Damn. I actually survived or something this time.
All right, nicely done.
Oh my God, I can't believe it, guys. I made it. I cleared season 7.
Hooray!
Hey, gun. Be the MVP. Whatever.
Okay, aircraft survived. That is good.
Oh,
I thought I was gonna strive, and then okay. I better just take this over now, I guess.
Yeah, that's the whole.
If they miss a few times, I probably would like just retreat. Probably.
I'll get another one. Unbelievable.
That was
Okay.
good. That was good.
You know.
Make sure you got a game though.
Yep. And then stack Corellia. I would put an AA and your infantry from Northwest in there.
Pardon?
Well, no, you can't put the infantry from Northwest. Sorry. Put the AA and infantry from Norway into Corellia. No, you're probably gonna want. Well, you're probably gonna need that infantry in Northwest
To hold France.
because you only have 3 fighters that can get back there. It's up to you. You might even stack France in this instance.
Usually, I will leave front empty, but
Yeah, normally I would too, but in this instance I might not.
okay. So it's gonna be from Norway. Okay.
Just because if I was them, I would hit C-Zone 7 with the destroyer, kill it, and I would take a guy into France. That's 6 income.
I'll leave a guy in barrel, I think.
No, I would put them 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you probably can get away with that.
What do you think about the idea about sending a few planes to?
I don't really like it.
Usually, I would send 2, but
Really.
maybe.
I don't know myself. I'd send them to France, but
If they're not taking France, then I mean, this plane's gonna land somewhere. It's gonna be here.
What are the fighters in North Africa accomplishing?
I'm actually pretty sure it's just the pressure TJ because a lot of people when they take TJ they'll leave. Yeah.
But they can't
Because then you
attack.
have
Oh no, they can. They can.
Then you are in Italy. Should it go to France?
in this instance, I probably wouldn't put any down there in Libya. I don't think it's gonna accomplish much.
The idea is usually like if I put like 2 aircraft in Libya, they usually have to give up Egypt. They probably have chance Jordan as well, but like if they give up Egypt, I have 2 income there.
I would put if they were gonna put a transport in 34, I might think about it, but they won't have to. I would put all your fighters in France.
Yeah, since you took Transjordan, the UK is super unlikely to hit Libya.
Yeah, don't put any fighters in Libya.
Wait, what? It's got. Oh man, the whole point. It
But
looks
like
like
it's
the whole
2
point of
fighters
that.
that can move that they can move 1 space and like 2
Yeah.
space. So
This
okay.
is Egypt.
Now, put
Or-
your AA from Italy into France, and put an infantry from Northwest into France.
Okay.
Well, putting fighters down there honestly looks like a really good idea because you're almost forcing the UK to attack 17.
I would
Two
maybe
fighters.
keep one tank in there too.
Maybe it's worth testing
Keep-
KH. I've never seen it before.
I've
leave
never
one
really
tank
thought
in
of it,
France.
but when you think about it like that,
Okay.
it might be really helpful for the J3 India because you could probably kill TJ pretty regularly.
Oh, yeah,
Fighters.
that's a good point.
I
Yeah.
assume they are gonna land
Hmm.
here, all right?
Yep.
Because your fighters are there, they hit
What-
TJ with a
what,
tank, and
um,
then if they don't kill the battleship, you win TJ most of
hold
the
on,
time.
hold on, you guys. We're trying to talk. I can't. I'm having trouble understanding.
Yeah, sorry about
I would keep probably. Yeah, you're keeping one tank in France.
Yes, I think so.
Okay, and you're gonna want to put infantry into Poland from Germany.
Why? Because I have one in I have one in Romania, and that should help.
No,
Ukraine.
no. But you want some in Poland. If they take Ukraine with any sort of numbers, you're gonna need something to hit back. So you're gonna want at least. I would probably do all three, but you're gonna want at least two in there, infantry.
Another two in Poland.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because the tanks are threat for them though. So
Yeah, maybe, but you don't really want to be using your tanks to take back. Like if they put 3 infantry into Ukraine, you don't want to use your tanks to retake it.
yeah. Okay, that's it.
And your Norway infantry you want to move across.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And
That's it, right?
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tanks in Italy. How about unless I'm trying to design here.
No, I would put a tank in Germany.
Yeah, the idea is if they don't kill 17, I can periodically put a tank in Egypt.
Oh, I don't know. I would put at least an infantry and artillery in Italy,
Yeah.
and then the rest into Germany.
I was just trying to make them kind of have to kill 17, or if they don't, they have to spend a little bit effort in Africa.
Yeah, but you already have a tank down there.
All right, UK.
I mean another.
Okay, well, so I don't normally do a fleet drop. What do you think? I normally wouldn't do a fleet drop. I would normally do, well, let me see.
Well, are we stacking West Russia this turn?
Yeah, that's the first question. I don't know. I usually use the calculator to figure this out.
Okay.
I think we're right at the cusp.
By the way, I'll get some water. I'll be back in a minute. So
Actually, we have a
I-
pretty
yeah,
we have a pretty good chance to hold because there's 3 fighters in France.
Yeah,
Not,
we
not
can. We have
Northwestern.
quite Italy in a way.
You're right. Okay, so we're gonna fly the fighters to West Russia rather than do a fleet drop, right?
Well, I mean, we doing it. I don't think it really matters which way we go. I'd probably send your destroyer to 7, your bomber to 7, and your fighters to take out 5 and land them in West Russia.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Then
And-
everything else is pretty normal. Cruiser fighter to 61, everything to TJ was
Yeah,
to
so
fighter.
I'm gonna buy 2 fighters and infantry and 2 artillery. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right.
So, well, let me do the rest of this. Okay, so no, I mean he may kill the cruiser. I don't know. What do you think?
What?
Where else would the cruiser go?
Oh, I just leave it in 13. Send the American destroyer there into 13 with 1 transport. Take Morocco. If he wants to send 3 fighters to our cruiser destroyer for a transport, that's fine. I would just leave it there to protect the American landing.
Okay, and are you happy with just the bomber and the destroyer to take out the cruiser, or do we put a? Oops,
Yeah, that's fine. No, I think that's fine. That's good
one
enough
of those
odds.
Okay, I mean, with me, I can fail that. Yeah. Okay. I think this is it then. Anything missing?
Nope.
Okay. Going.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
I would have used your extra fighter to go after the cruiser.
Well, I'm sending him to West Russia,
I get you.
and I went perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing, nice.
So if I knew the dice were going to be like that, right?
Well, yeah, that was like in low luck. That was a guaranteed hit.
Hmm.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. Even kept the cruiser this time.
All right.
Perfection.
Yep.
Sometimes I send the tank down to what is that? West Africa. What do you think? like-
That's up to you. It doesn't
I'll
really
take it
make.
down there because it can do things from there.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this should be. And West Russia. And okay, do I need to send 2 infantry here? Yes, probably. Oh no, he doesn't have a bomb.
2 infantry, where?
To hold transport, like to put a U.S. fighter there. He doesn't have a bomber. So it's probably fine.
I would think the US fighter can just go there, right?
I'm
Yeah, the
confused
US fighters-
where
the
you're
US
even talking about.
Oh, it's
Transjordan,
Transjordan.
the
Yeah,
US
Oh,
sorry.
Transjordan. Oh no, I see what you mean.
Unless you want it to go to West Russia.
I don't think we need it. I think he's got like. I don't know.
No,
I'm never
we don't.
really
West
tried-
Russia's pretty
Yeah.
pretty safe, especially since you didn't buy the extra tank. You have an extra unit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got an extra guy there. So
I just don't know if
Jordan with his 2 units in a battleship. I don't think.
let's get the
I-
tank too. It'd be 2 units, a tank and the battleship armored versus
Oh, right.
4 on 4.
Maybe I'll do this. I don't know. Just
I
to
don't
be
think it's worth it though. I think
well. Okay, let me doing the rest of my turn. I can think about that.
yeah, I think we don't need it. Since he didn't buy the bomber, we land the US fighter there, he takes that fight, he's gonna lose it most of the time. I think we're fine. Yeah, because on average, it's looking like we'll get 2 hits in the first round. He'll get 2 hits to 3 hits in the first round, but then it'll be 1 unit on 1 unit, or 1 unit on 2 units. That favors us.
Okay, and we're leaving the cruiser there. Do you like this?
I would move out your dudes in India though. I would put them all into Persia.
I guess he can't do anything to it. Sure.
Yeah, it gives you versatility and movement.
Yeah. The VAA doesn't really matter.
No, the AA doesn't matter.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that would be.
Going.
Yep, seems good. Yep.
Are you gonna hit Karelia? I don't.
I'm gonna.
Since we haven't really discussed
No, I'm
it.
not. I don't think I can.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll be a.
India's so empty.
that's only fake. That's false.
All right, Japan.
Hello?
Yep.
It's gonna be 3 transport and 3 infantry, right?
I mean, we can. You don't have to.
True.
Yeah, it's Kitsch's
23
turn.
seems a bit rough, 2 bytes.
I like doing 2 transports and artillery and land.
Sure. I'm not that familiar with Japan.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I might be able to help a bit Shrek India a little bit. So,
Okay.
but yeah. In Kazakh, there's a bomber that we need to watch out. So
Yep.
we have to probably leave some ship in 62 or 60 to defend.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Pearl Harbor, even though the end thing not to do it, I guess, these days.
Right. Yeah, usually I think I heard like you don't hit Pearl unless it's like you got absolutely nothing else to do because like Sichuan got like 2 fighters, so that is not something you can hit.
If they didn't have everything in Szechuan, I would be hitting that, but they have too
Yeah.
much there.
But it does look like you have nothing else to do. Why are you gonna leave in 62 to defend 62 or 60 to
Actually,
defend your sponsor?
actually, I don't want that. Yeah.
Yeah, if things goes wrong, like the aircraft carrier might have to. By the way, I think I will label like cushion in like wherever their bomber will land, I guess.
Does that look good?
Hang on. Listening to okay. I think maybe that Russian fighter in Archangel is not gonna hit you. Maybe not.
The Russian fighter and Angel.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not too worried about it. I just want to make sure I have enough left in Onway that
Okay.
they don't
As
take
soon
me
as
out.
you are noticing that's fine then. Like,
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. I guess. Yeah.
Pretty rough.
I hate when you only have 2 left and then they take them out.
Oh,
oh my god.
But it's not the end of the world. It's
Not great, but
Not so great.
US. Yeah, what even happened? It looks like things are going fine.
submerged.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, you got my aircraft before I could hit. Oh.
Wow.
Oh, he sent 2 of the Burma.
I hate not getting Burma.
I don't honestly care. It's like killing the infantry. Burma's
That
just
looks
not that
it
important.
looks pretty good at
Croatia
this
is
moment.
important.
Well, if you don't get Burma and there's infantry left, then they take out your
Yeah, I know.
guy down in.
My game just crashed.
nice.
Whoa.
Oh,
Ouch.
that was a little bit.
Always an owie.
Wait, did it not end? Oh,
Always
Yeah,
that
double
way.
hit back.
Yeah.
Missed
That
it.
was it, though. He made up for it.
See, now I wish I hadn't moved everything out of India because I wish I had another infantry there.
One infantry's enough.
Well, I'm gonna have to waste an artillery. I'm gonna send 3 units at that, so that means I waste an artillery. That's all.
No, you just. That's up to you. It depends on your risk tolerance. But I'd send one
do
infantry
you think they're heading
fighter
for
bomber.
KGF or KJF?
Burma-
I mean,
Burma-
USA, but like,
We'll talk about it, Mike. Burma failing there is bad.
hold on. You land fighter on. Yeah.
That looks good.
Hang on a second. My game just restarted, so I'm just seeing what happened. Lost a fighter. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
All right. US of A. What are you thinking?
Oh, wait, no, I'm not thinking much of anything right now. 1 second. I also kind of forgot I was even playing the US.
Welcome. Yeah, it's your turn.
This is his first turn in 3 games. I'm not used to doing KJF, so I'm more comfortable with a KGF. But you know, you do you.
Oh, I don't like KGF.
You don't like
The
KGF?
bomber's interesting.
I like KGF. I like KGF. I don't like KJ.
Okay, well, I'm with you. I'm just really bad at C zones.
Oh, I don't know. I just like going after Germany more than KJF. That's
So
kinda
the
it.
idea was you were going to take Morocco, right?
Yes, I'm just getting to it. The computer kind of lagged.
Oh no, it's okay. I'm just remembering the plan.
I think that was it, actually.
Yeah, and then set up to kill the battleship, but that's later.
Yeah, let's do that actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh god.
Okay, it's a bit awkward.
Alright. Just blast this up, I guess. Alright, I'll send this guy here. It's here. I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys in Hawaii. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Yeah, that's fine. That puts some pressure on Archangel.
Oh, that's Greenland. I'm in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's fine. I like to do that.
Just the AA is all you put in Hawaii?
No,
Yeah.
AA and the Midway Infantry.
Well, we're right, but not from the U.S.
Yeah. I think that's all the non-combat moves.
So what did you send to Greenland?
An infantry and a tank.
Oh, why the tank? Why not 2
Um,
infantry? Save the tank for something good.
Because the tank's offensive.
Ooh, okay. But it's not gonna have anything to kill, but okay. The tank's useful in Africa because it can run around. That's all.
Hmm.
I usually send 2 infantry up there, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. The tank just has more power behind it.
I guess I think of those people in Norway as sacrificial, and the tank's just gonna sit there and either sit there or get killed depending on what they do.
Hmm.
It's we'll see.
All right.
I don't think it matters much.
No, not really.
Thinking 8 and
All
1.
right.
I'm thinking of 8 infantry, 1 artillery. Because I just bought
Sure.
a bunch of artillery round 1.
Yep.
So
Are you gonna try and take Bello and Ukraine, or just Ukraine?
I think I can do both. Get away with that.
All right.
That
That
I look
works.
at that and make sure I'm gonna hold caucuses before I build 9 units. Because I hate it if I decide I have to abandon caucuses and then I have this stupid sacrificial infantry there. That's my only comment on that. And I haven't thought about it. So but I hate it when I've built 9 and
Okay.
then I leave caucuses and leave in 1 infantry there. Shouldn't matter here.
I don't mind doing 1 to 1 on Bello and then 2 in Ukraine.
Yep, that makes sense since it's a tank and an infantry.
Alright, I think that's it, unless I do some weird stuff to Bury. But I did have a rough West Russia. I'd rather retreat.
I think that's fine. If I
Yep.
send 1 unit to Bello, it's not gonna take it. That's my luck. So I usually send 2, but
Yeah, but I just want to kill the unit, ideally, and hopefully take it.
yeah.
Alright.
Excellent.
Yeah, good stuff.
Can't complain about Russia's dice turn, even if most of them didn't end up counting. Oh no, that's awesome too.
I was wondering though if you would leave 1 dude in Archangel and send your Venki guy to Yakut.
Why is that?
Just to stay and hang out in Yakut.
Already have guys coming back.
Oh no, we can just sit in Yakut. Like, let's not abandon it. Let's just stay there.
You want me to hold it?
Yep.
What?
Yeah, because he has to. He can't get at it by sea. He has to commit some stuff to get it.
What's that? That's 6.
It'll take him like 2 turns
5.
to take it.
Yeah, this should be pretty fine because most of the German air is all the way in France, so I'm not too worried about West Russia at all. So yeah, I can do this.
All right, cool. Yeah, because we should be able to hold Yakut on for a while unless he directs forces up there, but that takes pressure off of India.
So you're gonna move it to Yakut, or you're gonna just leave it there?
Well, the dude in Evenki, I can move to Yakut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep, that's the idea.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll give this a shot. I don't normally do this. I think we're fine to go here, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, he's only got, I don't know, 14, 15, 14? Does he have any air?
He doesn't have much air force, so I'm not
16.
seeing it.
He has 16, and you have more than 16. So that's my rough math.
Alright.
Yeah, you're safe in West Russia. This wouldn't be a good attack. 7 of his 16 are just infantry.
Alright, good stuff. 49.
Okay. G2. Looks like a KGF. Pretty obvious. It's very creative, but what do you think about the idea about tank goes through Egypt, goes to Transjordan, pick up an inf and arts to Transjordan as well, and then also battleship bombing Transjordan.
Well, that's I mean, if you had the bomber, I would say maybe, but
I
that's
mean,
not
if I had a bomb, I could do this.
yeah,
but, like,
you don't have the advantage in that battle.
Well, if the battleship hits, which is probably likely, it's likely they at least lose the like art and tank, but there's a chance they even lose a fighter.
I don't know. I would probably just blitz Egypt and collect that income myself.
Yeah, but US coming right after me. On Gibraltar, they have even like a fighter, and then like Suriname will lose the Africa income anyway. So while the tank's still there, and while the troops are still there,
I'd be almost more tempted to try to take like an infantry and take out that fighter. Either that or bring 2 more down to Africa, but I don't.
yeah.
You also could go to for Ukraine.
Oh, Ukraine is obviously, but I don't think I need transport for Ukraine.
No, for sorry for Caucasus.
Really, there's 4 of them there, but yeah, since it's like KGF, I mean, it's obvious for just infantry, but it's still a need. Soon they will have like their ship stack, so I doubt if a bomber can help them. The bomber can only help in and I guess the Soviet front, but
Well, bomber helps everywhere, right? It's for trading.
yeah, but I have enough aircraft. If I don't lose them, like 5 fighters enough.
Maybe, yeah. But I mean, bomber is awfully handy. The bomber allows them not to do shenanigans like that. Transport up in C zone 2. You might have also gone for 13 if you had a bomber. Like it gives you opportunities.
Stops them from splitting, but like it doesn't help to stop them from landing.
I mean,
It's up to you. Most players it's usually good to have a bomber, but
As the Allies, I love it when Germany doesn't have a bomber. Because you can just
Yeah, like when I have a bomber, usually it limits their options. But like the thing is, they still land like
season
on
of
either
freedom,
France, Northern
freedom.
Europe, or like Norway, Finland, like either one.
There's been like 3 plays we already made this game that we did because you didn't have a bomber. I think. You know, we
Yeah.
said, well, you didn't have a
Yeah,
bomber.
but like if I have a bomber, like it still doesn't affect you guys that much.
Well,
Like even if I have a bomber, like
It's-
all you need is like put 2 ships there, like
Up
2
to
destroyers.
you.
That's
It gives you a lot of options.
yeah, I mean, it's just. I think we said like 3 different things already this game where we were like, well, since there's no bomber, X. You know, so I'm just saying.
I think either's fine.
So how much did you want me to build a bomber though? Like
Do what you want.
then it's gonna be infantry.
It's usually useful to have a bomber. That's all.
yeah.
Okay.
I think every
Since you
power
say
should have a
usually,
bomber.
I will
they
try
can
your
tour
strategy.
them.
Let me try something new.
What are you buying? Okay, you are buying a bomber? Okay.
Yeah, a bomber and everything infantry. Yeah. Simple. Good.
Yep. Now I would I don't think attacking Caucasus is a bad attack.
Okay, what can I set though? A battle strip, at max a
Infantry,
tank.
artillery, and 2 fighters.
There's 4 infantry there. I don't think it's gonna work out.
Okay. Well, you were just about to go with No fighters.
No, no,
Okay.
no. The thing is, like, I'm going to transfer this because I'm not risking my fighter. If I go to Caucasus, like, one, it's likely I'm not going to take it. Two, even if I take it, it's probably I lose an aircraft, and that is not ideal.
Well, Russian. I just look at it as Russian infantry is valuable. Anything in the middle of the board is valuable. You have potentially a chance to take out 4 units for the cost of 2. But you don't have to do that. It's just an idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Well, I'm sitting in like 10 combat power there, and they have 8.
You have 3 choices. You have 4 choices with your battleship. I think one is you just bring guys into Africa, stack. 2 is you attack Gibraltar. You could attack Transjordan, but I don't think that's a great attack. Or you attack Caucasus. Those are your Those are your choices.
Yeah,
They
but
could reinforce
let's
Ukraine.
finish this purchase phase.
Yeah, he doesn't have to.
No, but I mean that
Okay, this
put pressure on
transport,
Russia too. Taking 2 dudes out of Africa, putting them in Ukraine.
hang on. Well, I guess I'm not the one like taking down Russia. So if the U.S. fighters stay alive, it's fine for me. I'm not sure if that's for you. Did you want me to kill that?
Well, that's an option. I mean, it's cheap. If I were to do it, I'd just take a fighter, the battleship, and the infantry with a bombard.
Or I can reinforce Egypt and then basically makes them harder to like kill Germany a bit. Like they have to spend a bit more force,
Yeah, but, I mean, they're
making your life in India a bit easier.
well, basically you're trading an infantry for a fighter, right? That's a good trade.
That's a good trade. Or we can make your life in India a bit easier and make my life in easier.
Oh, I don't care about my life in India too much.
Yeah, look like they're
Up to you.
so
That fighter has a way of making it to India, so one way or another.
oh true. Yeah, but they have to deal with my trip in Africa. So
I know. I already told you what I would do. I would attack Caucasus, but
attack Caucasus? Okay, we can try. We are not going to send in a tank, right?
no, not to Caucasus.
Might as well give it a try.
And the 2 fighters, yep.
That's the maximum truck I can send. Yeah, okay. Archangel, fighter cannot hit it.
No, you don't have an attack on Archangel this time.
Yeah, but sure, I can still utilize this. I can still utilize the.
Take your Bulgaria infantry into Ukraine.
I think Romania is the one, but Bulgaria. Do I send everything? But 2 is probably enough.
Yeah, 2 and 2 should be enough, and then you'll want
And also Syria?
yeah,
Yeah.
that should be good.
The tanks, I think it's fine. I don't know if they can Digital Archangel. Let me have a quick calculation. I can have around 15 unit here. What do they have? They
I
have
wouldn't
40 plus 2.
Archangel.
Did you have fighters to land in Archangel?
Your fighters
But,
land in Karelia or
But I think should I try to stack Archangel?
no.
It looks tempting though because like it's pretty close, and especially I'm the defender and I have like tanks as my defending units and they have like infant arts. Yes, if they're doing trade, they probably like okay, but
Yeah, but you want to build in Karelia this turn, right?
I
Like
put
if you do
11.
that, you'll lose
So, like,
Karelia.
I'm probably gonna put in like 1 infantry or like even no infantry in Coloria. Like they can have Coloria. sure. But if I have Archangel, they better go back to Russia. Or at least a good portion of them.
I don't know.
Usually I will go for
Based,
Archangel.
based on what's there and available, I would probably hit you with everything I had if I was them, but especially if they get a hit back.
So did you like this idea? Like I can cancel this.
I don't like it. I mean, yeah, I'm not a big fan.
It looks like it's probably gonna work out though.
Well, if they get a hit back there, which they could, you'll have 13 guys in an AA, and they will have like 20.
No, they have like 10 guys, 5 arts, and like 2 tanks, and probably
20.
No. Yeah. Probably not. Yeah, let's let them be like this. Okay. Tank bullets through Egypt. Yeah, that's it, right?
Yep.
Or I have an option of like, if I don't know if the fighters should kill Morocco. Like theoretically, I can do this, and with fighters in Morocco.
Yeah, but then you aren't hitting the Russian guys, right?
Yeah, no.
If you were gonna do that, I would do that along with hitting Gibraltar and forget about Caucasus.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of have
sorry.
combinations of moves.
Okay, but if this is it, let's do it. Okay, in face.
No.
Oop. Uh-oh.
That's
Oh,
Oh,
wow. Okay. There we are.
There we go. Okay,
Uh,
pretty. There we go.
You got the double hit
Like-
back.
okay. Do I even retreat here?
Well, they got a double hit back, didn't they?
Yeah.
So
Do I want to change this inventory? For my ear.
yeah, you need to retreat. No,
Okay,
you
sure.
don't want to lose fighters.
Well, sometimes we can do spiders for inventory.
I would for Japan. I would lose it for UK. I would lose it for US, Germany, and Russia. I'd never lose fighters for infantry. Germany and
Yeah,
Russia.
fine.
Your fighters are worth a lot. I think I've got the. I think I've got a gambler here, boys and girl.
Okay, let's land in Claria.
I mean, that went pretty well for Germany, actually. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Justification of like not going full sending Egypt is because I'm afraid that they might hit me with their troop and like
Yeah, of course. They'd wipe you right out.
do I leave France empty or do I stack France a little bit? I think I should.
I would leave France. I would leave guys in France.
But tanks will go. I think I can extract some guy from Germany.
Yeah, I mean,
Do I leave Italy empty though? Should I?
yeah, you're only building 11 units this time. So leave India. Well, it's up
Should
to
I
you.
leave-
You don't have to. You can probably put 3 guys in there and you're safe. But I would put maybe 3 guys and a yeah, I'd leave a tank in France.
Tank in France? Yeah. I wouldn't.
Maybe-
I wouldn't.
Well, I don't know. My theory, You're just trying to protect yourself, right?
Yeah.
So my goal would be to try to get infantry heading toward Karelia and leave a couple of the tanks behind because it
You can catch up.
yeah, they can catch up whenever.
I think I'm sending at least 2 infantry here.
You're gonna. I would put at least 3 infantry in Poland,
Okay. Yeah, sure. So
and
three
po-
infantry.
and possibly leave another tank in Poland too. Just because you don't want them to stack Ukraine, which they always.
What's the difference between tank and? Oh yeah, true. They can block Russia. So.
Mhm.
Italy. If I want to build 3 units here, I doubt US is doing that.
Yep. So, what do you need to keep France safe?
Yeah. I think 3 and tanks looks good.
They can
Also,
hit
like-
with. They can hit with 4 plus a fighter plus a cruiser.
Yeah. Should I send another guy?
Yeah, I would send that guy from Italy there at least.
Oh, by the way, they have a transport in season 2 as well. So.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said 4 plus a cruiser plus a fighter.
So let me send the 2 guy to here, I guess, and that's it. I think.
No, move your Italy infantry to France.
Do I leave it? Do I let him have Italy? Like if he?
Well, you can build 3 in Italy, right?
Yeah, I can. But like they have an infantry, an artillery, and a fighter. That's probably enough to take it.
The fighter can't hit. How can the fighter hit? They're gonna go after your battleship anyway. But how would the fighter hit? It can't hit.
Oh yeah. Sorry. There's no aircraft carrier. Okay.
Yeah. And make sure that you have your AAs set to go second, just so they don't try to like.
Yeah, like infantry die first, and then anti-art, and then
Yeah, have your AA going second. Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
that all.
that's it.
Yep, I think that all looks good.
Bomber's gonna be in
Oh,
Germany,
okay.
I think.
Yep.
3 in Italy. And 5 in Poland. Yep.
I always like to leave the artillery behind, but that's fine.
I'm thinking about a fleet drop and attacking northwest and whatever else. Does that sound right?
I wouldn't buy the aircraft carrier.
We have only 1 artillery in the whole Europe.
He's got. I can't like attack northwest safely if I don't, because he's got 4 planes that could hit. No, he's got all his planes can hit. He's got 6 planes that can hit 8 if I don't do a carrier drop. So then that tank's just sitting around picking its nose down there because it can't do anything else useful.
Well, it's defending Africa. That tank's fine.
What's that?
Oh, that tank's defending Africa, right? Wasn't that the whole point to bring it down there?
If you want, okay, I can do that. All right.
Yeah,
So
that tank's
then-
fine down there. That's good. Yeah.
Okay, he'll go over to he'll defend Africa. So I'm just gonna do 2. My thought is 2 fighters and whatever. Lots of. What do we got?
You don't have to buy a carrier to land in Northwest, though.
No, but it's suicide. I don't have enough to defend it if I don't.
Yeah, you do. You have 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers versus 3 on 4.
I suppose.
It's a 5v4, isn't it?
He's got all of his planes.
Oh, it's no 6.
Oh, you know,
6v.
you're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right. Yeah. Oh, you're right.
I think
So I mean,
think it's only 6.
Maybe we want him to take that attack and lose a couple fighters, but I don't know. So I was going to build two fighters, infantry, 2 artillery again. I like to get the artillery into India early because I'm going to waste one right now.
I wouldn't waste one just for you.
Well,
Hmm.
if I attack Burma with only 2 ground units, I really don't want to fail it because he can like stack it probably. Maybe he can't stack it because he didn't build 3 transports, but
I mean, if he stacks, it's not a big deal. We'll just defend India. We can easily defend against him.
all right, okay. Well then, just save a couple IPCs or build a bomber.
I wouldn't worry about the bomber. I just wouldn't get the second fighter. I'm just trying to think of where we can land in Europe.
Okay,
How
so
about 2 infantry, 1 artillery, and save an IPC in two planes?
okay, so
Is that right?
I assume you're gonna blitz Egypt. Are you hitting Burma as well?
Oh yeah. So I'm definitely hitting Burma. I'm definitely blitzing Egypt. I haven't figured out if there's something else useful
And
I
what?
can do with the
So when we're ignoring Northwestern this turn. Was
Well,
that
they're saying I could safely do it, but I was gonna.
as a 6v4? You'd need a carrier, but do those 2 fighters need to be in West Russia to hold it still? Probably, I guess.
I don't probably. I think so because we lost 3 in Caucasus.
Yeah. I think
Sorry, say again.
we're gonna need your
But I know
fighters
we
to
don't
West
need
Russia.
all
I
our
think.
fighters there.
I don't. People fucked over each other.
Hmm.
I mean, it's like, do I build 2 air or do I build something else? That's the question right now, right?
Hmm.
Mhm.
You could send 1 fighter to West Russia and get a carrier, and then it would be a 6v6, right? Carrier fighter,
yeah.
2 destroyers, 2 cruisers.
That's an idea. Let's see. Can I do that? Oops, what am I doing wrong here? Usually when I send... Wait, what's wrong with this picture? I can't build any fighters if I drop a carrier. Okay. That's fine. So then I have 8 left over. I could drop a destroyer and really cement it, or I could just not.
Well, so I will be taking Ukraine. Am I attempting Bella this turn or not? Because I don't think there's any point getting the destroyer. We don't mind if the Germans hit a 6v6. I think we're fine with that.
The
Right.
only thing is we have to send 1 UK fighter to Yakut.
What? Where's Yakut? Oh,
Yakut
just-
still has 4 Russian infantry.
You want to defend? Okay.
Hmm.
I need the fighter and the bomber that are near India for Burma, so they're not available. If I send 1 fighter to Yakut and 1 fighter to C Zone 8. Wait, I have these other 2 fighters. If I drop 1 fighter in C Zone 8, I could have 2 in West Russia. Is that sufficient?
You would have 3 in West Russia.
Not if I send 1 to Yakut.
Nah, you're leaving 2 on the carrier.
I can't build any fighters if I build a carrier. So
Well, it's got 5, 6.
1 of them
versus-
staying on the carrier and 1 can go to West Russia.
That'd be 6 on 6 for a single transport.
I don't agree with that. I don't think Germany hits that for 1 transport.
No,
Let's
No.
say if we're
I'd say-
being liberal, you would lose 3 planes, right? Can Germany really
Yeah,
afford to
that'd
do
be
that?
fine.
And also,
I mean, he
No.
needs them for all these other attacks we're gonna, threaten him with. So I can't imagine why he would hit that. And then if he does, he should lose fighters. So
Right.
that's right, yeah.
okay. So if I build 2 infantry, 1 artillery, no fighters, drop an aircraft carrier. I have 7 IPC, so I could just build some ground units for later. I could
Yeah,
build-
may as well just
Oh, actually, I
save.
could build a tank in India instead of one of the our infantry? I
Yeah, if you
kinda
want
like-
tanks,
Yeah.
tanks are always good for India.
Yep,
Okay,
save
I'm
4.
gonna build and save 4 because I really don't need to. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna build one infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank for India. Drop a carrier and save 4.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Thinks your fleet 4 will help prepay for it.
Okay. So we are
Yes.
gonna take northwest.
Leave the tank in Africa.
Oh, right. Sorry. I was thinking. Sorry, I had a issue there. Okay, leaving the tank. We're using this to put just 1 infantry in there, right?
Yep.
And those are doing nothing. Okay. Straight for this. He doesn't have any fighters in range, so I could dilly-dally and bring this, I don't know, put the infantry in. Well, that's a non-combat move. All right, never mind. We're attacking this. You think I just need to send 2? I will watch that.
I would just send 1, honestly. I would just gamble it, but
I don't think we need to risk that.
No, I know, I don't play that risky. I'm sorry. I mean, I know how I roll. Okay.
yeah,
So,
that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I do bomb infantry with planes when it seems like it serves a purpose. I'm not sure bombing the one in Ukraine qualifies for that, but it's an option. I could send two fighters on it because it's sitting there looking vulnerable.
Nah,
No, then I couldn't send
no,
it to you, but so I won't.
especially since one of them should probably get to you.
Yeah, I know. And usually I like to have a bomber involved if I do that kind of thing. Okay. And do I have any other attacks? I don't think so. I think standing around watching.
That looks pretty
That's it.
solid.
That's it. Yep.
Okay. So Burma, watch me fail. Nope. Okay.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll take the luck. Okay, so. Da-da-da, da-da, da-da. Say 1 for the carrier, 1 for West Russia. This guy runs over here. This guy just walks up here, and not there. That was just a slip. And this guy flies over here. Unless where else can he go?
West Russia? I thought that was the plan.
Oh, I didn't know he could reach. Yeah, sure. And then these are just going to run, I think. I don't think we have any useful purpose here. And
You,
now
s-
I'm gonna
you sending a fighter to your
Okay.
cook? Or
Yep. Yeah. Now, let me do the other things, and then we'll talk about India. Let's see.
yeah.
I'm just going to put the sub right there. Seems fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And so India, I think I want to bring those guys back from Persia, right? Because if he does decide to put in Burma heavy, I need a counterattack.
Yeah, you can
If he
retreat.
does that, then that's fine. Like, let him stack Burma. We can just hold India.
So you'd leave them where they are, or would you have them go?
I'd probably put 2 back, and I'd put 1 into Caucasus, 1 into Zach. Yep. And then just leave the 1 guy in Persia.
Yeah, I need to learn to be more aggressive with India. I'm always just sitting there terrified of losing it. Okay.
That way, once you have 1 in Caucasus, 1 in Kazakh, you can use your air to maybe trade with Japan or Germany.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so we're
Ukraine.
going to have 3 fighters in West Russia, and we're going to have a bunch of stuff there in the sea zone.
Okay,
and I'm
so
gonna drop-
The German
Okay.
battleship should be dying on US's turn, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah,
you could
I'll
send the
plan on getting
artillery and infantry back, right? To the Transjordan. You just need the tank in trans.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
Oh, you thinking I can back off here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna attack 16 as the US.
Right,
Was-
right. That's the plan. Yep. And then, yeah, I like to back those off. Then they're available for emergencies.
Yep.
Okay.
folks.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a major flood. I only now finished cleaning up the whole mess.
Okay, I'm
Ah.
taking end in this. I'm
Yeah,
done.
that's good. Yep, yep, looks good. I don't know if the Yakut stack will work out. I've just been trying it out because if you can hold that against Japan, you know, or
Yeah, it's
force them to pressure it.
well, force him to use things to take it. I don't think you can hold it against him if he really wants it, but
No, but it takes pressure away from India and mainland China, which
All right, Japan.
can be a big boost.
yeah,
Okay.
as long as Russia doesn't eat us.
Okay. So on your built in term 1, I don't know if J3 India is happening.
No, I wasn't building for a J3 India.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's what.
Kazakh, so I see Manchuria.
I'm just gonna build one transport, and I think I'm gonna go for the 53.
Yeah,
Zone
2
53.
fighters, 1 bomber.
Okay, what can you send here? Okay, looks like only
So I think I'm just gonna buy a bomber, a transport, and 5 guys.
no, but I think you need an IC Manchuria if you want to stack Kazakh.
What?
If-
Well, I mean I don't have the resources for an IC this turn.
No.
I will
So,
probably
if you're
next
not
turn or
going
turn after.
hang on. If you're not going for J3 India, like,
Yeah,
what's the big picture of the game? Like, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to take as many units off of Japan and put them on the mainland, and then build ICs. Probably
Yeah.
one in Manchuria and one in Kwangtung, and go
Yeah,
for.
the thing is, yes, you do need like a few factory if you don't have fight the Russia,
Well,
because I don't think I'm gonna take over Russia. It's gonna be you.
I don't disagree with that, but at this point, I'm just trying to
and I have a second
maximize Japan.
and I have a second point is you want to attack in 53, yes you can, but there's a problem. Like 49 and like nothing else here. If they come into your deep zone area, they are just, since you're not attacking India J3, then your ship are not really tied. You can try to deep zone them and prevent them from going anywhere, so you don't have to for like a long time. Unless there's a building ship in like 56. I doubt they will. I'm happily seeing that if they will.
Oh, I don't think they will.
So you can pretty much ignore their ships here. Like if they actually attacks 49, like you just make sure all your ship live.
Well,
I'm like,
I know, but they have a transport there. Just
yeah, they can have a transport going to 49, but like, and then you just kill them like easily. I don't think you need to spend. You don't need to sacrifice your ear for American like ships here. They're not gonna do anything without reinforcement.
well, it's a IPC positive trade. That's all.
Yeah, but the thing is, these IPC positive trade does not help us anywhere. Like you killing them, you get what, Hawaii, and then if you don't kill them, you can spend your ear on mainland killing like
Yeah, you're
UK and Russia.
I don't care. It's fine. I don't have to. Then
Yeah,
I
I would disagree about the decision about hitting 53.
yeah, no, that's fine. Then I'm just gonna buy 2 transports and
53. That would have been nice. Losing 2 J fighters on average.
Don't you?
2 transports and
I
all
don't think
infantry.
you need 5 transport in total. You need 4, and then that's it. Like,
Well, there's
Yeah,
other
and-
islands out here: Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii. Right?
if you go for a pick, if you want to head for those islands, you do need to kill the US. But like, I don't think the island's important yet.
I think they're pretty important. This is an IPC game, right? Well, like this is going to take a long time to get to Moscow for us to have any shot at Moscow. So in the meantime, you
Yeah,
better be
but the
racking
thing
up all those
Like,
islands.
You need a lot of like land units on mainland. So like the earlier you build an IC factory on Manchuria, like the earlier you can like build more units, because like you're gonna have money and you are gonna have like
Well, I know.
You
I'll
don't
build
need
an I'll build an IC, but for this turn, for this turn, all I can afford. I'm trying to maximize that. I have one IC on Japan, right? You see that on Japan? There's an IC. I'm just trying to max that out, right?
but like okay,
I
you're still heading for 53.
what's that? No, then I'm not going to. That's why I built 2 transports. If I was going to
Then
hit 53, I would have just built 1 transport and a bomber to replace
Oh.
the one I might lose.
Then you have 5 transport, and if you don't kill 53, I don't know. If you want
Well,
to head for ANZ,
I bought extra infantry last turn, right? So I have extra units to bring on there.
yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna buy an IC, just not this turn. That's all.
Okay. Then you better promise me you're building it next time.
Okay.
I think he already did.
I
But
can
okay.
I can assure you, Kitch knows what he's doing. I think.
I played before.
Oh, really?
You better assure me you're building an IC Manchuria next.
I like this Japanese build. I like to get 6 transports quickly.
It's always good to have extra mainland
Yeah,
units.
perfect idea. To
because-
build an IC in Borneo or East Indies to threaten India.
Never Borneo.
Yeah, that IC is preparing for like future like US landing on.
The US is nothing but a nuisance here.
You'll probably change your decision if you see an IC in. Or you probably start building a fleet in
You-
Atlantic. No, no, sorry,
The US
Pacific.
in Hawaii. You gonna try and take Alaska?
Also, I must mention, like they did not carry guys from ANZ. There's 3 guys still sitting there, I think.
I don't like leaving those out there. But anyway, let's see.
That's why I didn't like the idea about hitting ANZ. But if you want to, do it.
Okay. You like everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, what if the Russians decide to hit you? Like,
If the Russians decide to hit me, what are they gonna hit me with?
like full infantry, like heading
Oh
west.
yeah, up there. Well,
Those guys don't matter.
I haven't decided yet. I might go up there with a battleship.
But it still looks okay.
But the only thing I don't like with going up there with a battleship is he can potentially hit me with a bomber and a fighter against a battleship, which is
Yeah.
not a
By the way,
terrible.
I labeled the bombers for you. So
Okay. Let's see. I'm going light into Burma, just 1 infantry, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, 2 hit backs. I mean, we'll see how that goes.
sure you can. Like that's probably okay. And I probably would need a bit of your fighters' help.
Oh, the
as
Russian
I'm-
juggernaut, here it comes. Come
Oh my
on.
god.
Here we go.
Keeping
come
Quang going for another round,
Oh my
baby.
god.
on. Come on, hit back.
Oh,
Oh,
You guys
hey,
have
you
gotten
gotta
hit
do
by
it though.
I guess
That's
in this turn.
yeah, that's pretty big.
Okay, but we have to look for the ideas about like you land your fighter somewhere that can
wow.
advance
No, I
Russian
bet. See,
Archangel.
2 infantry missed the
But sometimes
majority
I
of
want
the
to
time.
tactically maneuver into Archangel, especially with the Japanese fighter like stacking up. Then I can take Archangel and then periodically take West Russia to get more money. Yeah. If I can have West Russia, then I will be trading in Caucasus and Archangel.
I don't understand. Why would you put them in? Oh, I see what you're doing.
So just wondering, can you land your fighter somewhere that can reach Archangel and step?
What?
Like wait, how about that?
What?
No, think about this. For example, after you
Okay,
yes,
here's what I'm thinking. What are you thinking?
so after UAS R3, it will be G3, and if G3
Yeah.
like they don't have enough power to did zone me an Archangel, like because I can force in an Archangel, and then you can have fighters to land an Archangel, and then they cannot take.
Why do you have this love affair with Archangel? I don't understand.
Once you take Archangel,
I
like
could
you're
care
just
less
winning
about Archangel.
like
What-
once you
what
take
is-
Archangel, like Russia has to go back to like Moscow, and then
Oh,
I have West Russia maneuvering.
I see what you're saying.
So I don't care
mean-
where you land, but like please like if like make it possible to reach Archangel like for your fighter.
Well, at the moment, I have one fighter. I have 2 fighters and a bomber that can make it to 1, 2, 3. Yeah,
Only 2?
they can make
Like
it there.
where did you use all your fighters for? Like did you have to put them on 60?
Well, yeah, to protect the 2 transports I just bought, I do
What can they hit you with?
with
1, 2
a bomber
from where? India?
from India. Yeah, because
Yeah, they're gonna land.
Russia can
yes,
take
they can-
Berry.
They can land
They can land a Berryatria.
Wait, why don't you just like leave your battleship on 60? Like, and why did you have to
Well-
land on the Far East?
Well, otherwise, I'm putting 4 units there. If I don't put 4 units there, he's just going to hit me with the Russian and take out one of the guys.
You can.
No,
can.
how
If
was
he- if he
no.
hits you- if he
The
hits you
Russians
with the
getting
Russian guy. The next time you use a transport to kill,
the Russians will just die if they hit there.
you're
know.
even better off to kill those 4 Russian. Like let him kill you. Like that's fine.
I want to challenge them. I want to kill
No, no, no,
them.
No, if they kill you, you instantly kill them, which is even better because it takes you more effort to kill the 4 infantry than like they give away their 4 infantry for your 1 infantry. I'm sure that you would like a 4-4 trade with the Russian, like
Well, they're
But
gonna move one guy into Berry probably, and I
yeah,
will
but like
kill it.
still, I don't like your split on 63 and 60 and 61. You're doing too much. Like just put your ship
Why am
on
I
60.
why am I doing too much? Because or else we won't get Archangel and the whole game's gonna collapse. I don't.
No. Would it be better if you just like technically that zone Soviet Far East? So like you are challenging so weak. Like there's nothing you can do about them. Like before there, like you're not doing anything. That's the thing I'm saying. And then like if you have like
I think I'm
we
doing
have
something.
a fighter on
You're making me
on
feel
C
bad.
and can reach Archangel. We
You're
are
starting to
technically
hurt my
like
feelings.
doing something.
Oh my god.
And
I
so I very disagree with your idea about like stacking Soviet Far East.
do you well
Like if you come up
I'm not
something
a bad
better, like,
player.
I'm fine with
Honestly,
you not
I've
trying
played
to
this
help me.
game a few times.
It's not, he's
You
not
probably
even saying
never
they're
tried
bad
the
players.
strategy
Not
of, like,
suggesting that at all.
Like heading to Archangel and West Russia, I guess.
I think it's a blitz game, and at some point the Japan player just says, "This is what I'm doing."
Yeah, I think
No,
this is
yeah, but you don't
can
have
do
to.
this.
You don't have
I
to
hate
stab
this
certain
like,
parts.
because
So
I don't think you're
you
doing,
can leave that guy
a
there.
lot like this. Like
He'll kill a bomber.
what are you
I
gonna do?
swear.
1 income? If I have like West Russia, I can guarantee you I'm making like around 4 more income for me and 4 less
Okay,
income
okay.
for like
Yeah,
if I have West Russia.
well. Let's just go with this for now. I think you'll be happy in the long run.
I think the move's fine. I really
not.
do.
I was gonna bomb that guy.
No, I just don't like the fact that like you are protecting like 3 C zones and not helping me with your fighters.
There's
BS
no-
if you put on 60, you can
What?
help me. Or a 62, whatever. Like
What am I? What?
He can easily protect 3 seasons, so he is. What's the
Yeah,
problem?
I think the main point
he
is
can
that
protect 3 C zone without
he
helping
wants
me.
he wants
Or he
his
can protect 3 C
fighters.
zone helping me to get like West Russia a bit faster, so like
He wants his fighters.
weakening USSR much faster and also like buffing up Germany faster.
Yeah, he wants
we
his
do-
fighters in Archangel. Or just defending Germany, really. He wants the fighters in Germany. So
This
if
is
you
the
didn't put
KGF,
the
so
battleship
if I
in
had more
63,
income, like it will be tougher for them.
they'll get there.
if you don't put your battleship in 63 and don't land in the
Look,
Far East and
surely in
land
the KGF, you like to
Eurasia
donate your money
instead,
to
we
it.
could
It's just you can't. So
safe.
We'll make it. We'll get there. Okay.
No.
Stick with me.
okay,
No.
I still don't like about this idea, but
Yeah.
sure.
Oh well. Alright. That whole time I didn't even figure out what my buy is gonna be.
I think you could just do standard here. You
Yeah,
getting,
I did.
you going for another bomber? I'm not
But-
sure what.
No, I actually wanted to attack Sinking.
Not gonna lie, I'm probably happier seeing like
Huh.
Lebanon alive than Solid Far East.
I want to kill that tank.
Interesting. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah,
4.
you can't because you got to kill the battleship. What are you gonna kill? The
You gotta
tank?
kill the battleship, I think.
Yeah.
I know, but I kind of want to kill that tank instead. I think that tank's more important.
Come on, man.
I don't want to risk my air in the battleship when I have the odds to kill that tank.
I think we should kill this battleship, right?
I could have killed the battleship if you weren't gonna. Just saying.
Well,
Well, you got
you only
better
had
odds.
2 planes that could hit it. I think.
It's a kill
No,
Germany. I
there's
don't think we
3.
need to
The bomber
do
can hit it.
this
Oh yeah.
All
anti-Japan
set
move.
up. Perfectly set up to take it out.
Right.
There's no, that works in killing Germany too. It helps preserve Russian income. Killing that tank will help us hold Yakut. And then
All right,
those
well-
guys in the Far East will just sit there.
All right. Well, let's think about what the battleship's gonna do that will annoy us if you don't kill it. It'll kill my tank that's sitting all alone.
No, it actually wouldn't. I'd put my destroyer in 15.
I don't want them hitting Caucasus again. They have 2 fighters and a bomber. They have 5 fighters and a bomber in range with 2 infantry and a bombard.
You know what? Yeah, that's good. I'll find. Okay, I'll go with the original plan. But I just asked Russia to put the Archangel guy in a Vinky. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why you want to kill the tank, but it's also not that good of an odds on
The
attack,
Archangel
is it?
guy. Okay.
Yes.
This is one of your
Yeah,
crazy
okay.
plans.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
If I can't kill the tank, at least I can prevent the tank from hitting there.
How?
Oh, just by blocking it with the Vinky guy, the Archangel guy.
Oh, am I talking to Russia?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
U.S. can't do not
Yeah,
much
it's like, how's the
practical
US
about
stuff?
that.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, right. No, I guess I don't know the 2 voices.
So you're taking
One
Norway.
of them has an English accent. I am taking Norway, but if Season 13, Season 2 is going to go to 13 to kind of do a med check.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
But I just have to figure out what my buy is going to be. Oh, there's an infantry there. The transport that's taking Norway is probably going to die.
Yeah.
I usually just build 3 transports and as many ground units as I can.
Well,
and
you're
then
moving
four.
your US fleet into 8, right? The destroyer cruiser.
Oh, yeah, they need it there?
Yeah, they are, yes.
Okay, yeah, then yes, I will do that.
The carrier is fine on its own in 13. With a fighter, of course.
Alright.
Ideally, he'll have 2 fighters on the carrier. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'll actually gonna buy another carrier. I like to have 2 carriers for a med check. I think
Yeah,
that's
so do I.
Yeah, I like that, yeah.
practical. Not. Let's buy a couple extra infantry and save money. I think this is fine. Yeah, you guys fine with this? 5, 2, 1.
So, what
Yep,
are you
very
buying
good, yep.
transports? You're not buying any
About-
transports?
I bought 2 transports.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, all good. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna take here with an infantry.
Yep.
I'll send the artillery to Norway if the game loads. And attack Bam, bam, and bam.
Oh wow, I didn't even think about that path. Cool.
Yeah, the bomber down there can hit all 3 of those C zones
No,
practically.
I didn't the Norway thing actually. It just never occurred to me.
Oh, yeah.
Squeeze between. I just don't think of that.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I know about the U.S. thing. I always try to set that up, and he can hit anywhere in there. So
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. I think that's it. I could take Nuke Kenny if I wanted to suicide, but that's not worth it.
Nah.
okay.
I was gonna actually. So if you didn't sack Soviet Far East, I was gonna send the bomber to kill the dude. I was gonna air raid the bomb or air raid the infantry.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah.
But
Bomber can't reach all the way over there, can it?
oh yeah, it lands right in your coop. See,
Oh, that bomber! I didn't even know you had that bomber. Yeah, gotcha.
yeah, that's why I bought it. See, if he put it lightly, put an infantry there, then it's
Yeah.
kind of profitable to air raid it, and you can hold on to coop longer. You can slow down Japan up there for a long time because it's an awkward place to hit.
Yeah.
Anyway, especially if you do the Sing King attack, which would look like this if it wasn't
Yeah.
for that. It'd be 4 on 3.
Oh, you have. Wow, it's amazing how far those bombers can get. Yes, but please kill the battleship.
Yeah, or if you could also hit here too if you want to.
So you're sending the Greenland guys to Norway, right?
Yeah, no, those Greenland guys are going to Morocco.
Oh, okay. Just got the one guy. That's fine. That's fine.
I think they're going to Morocco. I don't know. They're better off in Morocco anyway. Yeah, just the one guy. I think this makes sense.
Looks pretty
Sure.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
It's
just
just,
gonna.
it's just more creative than what I normally do. But that's why I
Well,
like. No, I like these things because I learn these.
All right, come on,
Things-
planes. Don't let us down.
oh
A lack
god.
of creative thinking on my part. Come on, kill it.
Oh, man.
What?
I'm gonna kill it, but it's gonna cost me. This is why I do not like hitting this battleship.
Wow.
God, at least the bomber.
Oh, nice. We take that.
To actually like hit it. Yeah. Oops, my game just locked up.
I would not have saved the bomber normally, but it's just the way it went. That was pissed.
My luck has been that they immediately kill it and don't get any hitbacks, or they all die killing it. It's been very swingy for me lately.
Yeah, I don't like risking air like that. It's
Well,
way more
at least I
valuable than
spent
that
all my bad
battleship.
luck, like in the earlier 2 games, I think.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like that attack. I would have much preferred to have killed Sing King because I think that's way more valuable in the long run. But
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. I get that. But what stops the Caucus shenanigans again, right? He has more planes
I
this
would have
time.
put my destroyer in 15, then he couldn't have combated that.
Why is I can't find our game and I got kicked out? Let me see. Yeah, this one.
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would have been better because I don't like because the air in the center of the board early, especially backing up those 2 U.S. infantry, is way more valuable than the battleship. Like honestly, but
You have double bomber
problem
now,
with-
so
With the battleship is it just lets him be really annoying in so many places.
yeah, but if he sends it to Africa, that's fine. It's a KGF, and then if he doesn't send it to Africa, what else does
it's
he do?
unfortunate, but I do
Use?
think this is okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's an unfortunate result, but that's not as unlikely as it looks. That was
Yeah,
probably
no.
what a 5%
Happens.
outcome.
No, the bad one is when you don't even kill it. That's
Oh yeah, that almost happened. That would have
yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's really swingy for me. Either it doesn't even get a hit back or I lose everything or whatever. It's really annoying.
I'm just glad the bomber survived. Like that was really close to that not even surviving.
So you already did it, but I think it's faster if you send those guys that went to 55 down to 41. I think they get into the action.
All right, so
faster.
yeah, 7 and 2 because they hit the Caucasus, I think.
It's about the same this time. 41's faster, but they don't pick up anybody. They're gonna have to pick up people in 10 anyway, and to 10 that's the same distance. I guess I should have sent the battleship and destroyer the 41 though. That would have been faster than
Is
13.
That's what I meant. Not the transport. I'm not worried about. Yeah, yeah. The transport,
41.
the battleship, and the
22.
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Might take you bury this turn.
No, there's no reason to.
Okay.
That's yeah, it is better on defense. It's
Why
an infantry artillery maybe, fighter or just an artillery. Yeah,
I'll try
like
guarantee
that, maybe.
Ukraine here.
No, Ukraine's not that. I don't think so. What does air has 6 air units, 1, 2, 3, 4 places to trade, 5 places. Maybe.
All right, we happy with this?
Yeah. Just dice be with you.
Yeah, I don't like Bello, but I just want to kill the units.
Yeah, I don't like Bello either, but that is what it is.
All right. Unfortunate.
Got the guy.
Okay.
I would maybe reconsider retreating. You didn't take Ukraine, so taking it's not as valuable. Because then you're just, I would consider retreating. I think they're better off defending. If you had taken Ukraine, pushing forward would have been fine, but not taking it, his air is way more available.
Yeah, I don't mind retreating here. Yeah.
And you got a free unit out of it, so it kind of makes up not capturing Ukraine anyway.
Okay, not gonna lie, I didn't like that.
You want to leave one person for Archangel though if you're gonna send the Archangel guy to the Venki.
Okay. We'll see. I don't normally do this as Russia, but we'll see what happens here.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think really anybody does this as Russia. This is something I've been working on the last couple days.
Right, so
Been trying out
the
this
UK's
new
going to cover
opening.
Novo, right? Block that tank
Uh,
blitz.
Novo.
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
that should be a problem. Yeah.
All right,
this
seems
looks-
good.
Yep. The UK had a tank in Persia would consider hitting sinking. You know.
Right, Germany.
I'm still gonna complain about Soviet Far East. Like, I would rather you landing on Alaska. Actually, like Alaska's better than Soviet Far East. Like,
He had in Alaska. He had a battleship, a destroyer, and a bomber there. You would have rather I did that.
that's Soviet Far East.
You're
I mean,
just
I like
racist
that idea.
against
This is,
Soviets,
I mean,
Far
this is
East.
different, right? Russia's in Yakut, Japan's in
racist
Soviet Far East,
against
so
the Soviets.
Well, your Soviet Far East is kind of
I'm
an
playing the
awkward
Germany
response, but-
fighting against them.
I mean, it's not bad. It's just
Okay, let me quickly do the math.
If you
okay,
if you want to have fun, you could take your 3 fighters and attack a Venki.
okay, but hang on. So they have like 14 infantry, 8 artillery, 2 tanks, and 2 fighter reachable for Archangel. What do I have for Archangel? 10, 7. That's it. And here.
it's set in stone,
Look.
right? So
If you have like put it like all your fighters for that, I'm sure Archangel is mine. And let me do the math for you. If I have Archangel and then I have West Russia a turn earlier, what does that add up to? They're never taking West Russia back. That's 2 income less for them, 2 for me. Yes. And then they're not trading on Barrel and they're not trading on Ukraine. So that's 4 loss for them. And I'll keeping that 4. Yeah. And then I'm trading on Caucasus.
Take Archangel. I'm not stopping you. Put everything in there.
Right now I don't know, but like let me just tell you, if I have West Russia, yeah, you know, they're not gonna trade in Belarus and Ukraine at all now, like in the future. That's -4 permanently. And not trading on and they do not have West Russia. That's another -2, -6. And I gain West Russia. I can trade on Caucasus, so that is a +6 for me. It's 12 income difference if you're playing the money game. That's why I
Okay.
said, if you go for Soviet Far East, why don't you just help me? And if you're going for a money game,
I think it's too
a
late
turn
now.
earlier is 12 income difference.
I guess I never put that much faith into into Archangel.
No. If you have 4 fighters in Archangel, no, 5 fighters. Listen, like UK is only sending like 3 in West Russia. If you have 5 helping the Germany, it works the same way. Like he makes it so tough for me to take West Russia, you make it more tough for them to take Archangel. It works the same way.
Okay.
Why that's annoying?
What's your buy, Germany?
But yeah, and then what else? Yeah, if I have West Russia a bit earlier, they're not gonna send their fighter right landing on West Russia. Like, so if we have a next time, please help me take like Archangel round 4, and then West Russia round 4. But okay, at least guarantee me a G5 like West.
You're assuming your dice will be good again, right? The next time,
Yeah,
in
I
quotes.
hope. I hope.
Hey, you
I
just went
hope,
up against my dice. That doesn't
but-
mean you have
But you
good
see my
dice.
points? Like you have Soviet Far East, sure,
Yeah.
but like why don't you help me get West Russia a turn earlier?
Oh Lord, it's not the end of the game. You may as well just play with what
It's
you
not the end
have
of the
now.
game, but that's why I said I didn't like that unless you have something better to do.
To me, it really hurts Japan if they can't get the Soviet Far East and you could. It really slows you down.
Like if
No,
no,
it
like
does.
if you don't get Soviet Far East for that turn, but like instead I get it's 12 income different. Especially 6 income for me every turn, and it's a case. It's 2 extra infantry. And it's 2 less for the Russia. You know
you
what
make
I
a
mean.
good point. You make a good point. I've never done that move in a KGF, but
I
you make a good
always do
point.
that move in the KGF when I'm in rank. Like it's like 6 less for the Russian and 6 more for me. And if you're playing the money game.
Yeah, but I don't hate the Russians the way you seem to.
It's the Russian. I'm Russian.
It's called West Russia for a reason. They should be allowed to own West Russia. It's called Russia. It's right in the name.
Can we go with what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
situation is now?
Hey, Kitch, can we have Belarus as well then? It's got Russia in it.
Okay.
Yeah, why are you taking all our Russians?
Well, you had a chance. I can't help it if you guys want to retreat.
That's true.
Oh, you're retreating from Karelia?
To calculate your powers. I'm sorry. It's gonna take a little while. So you have 2 fighters, only 2 fighters. I'm very pissed about that. So my combat power is 49. What do they have?
Yeah, 14 sounds
What?
good, yeah.
You should help me get you cut. Maybe take out Evenki with the three German.
Oh, well, that's bad.
I'm being a KGF, and what did you expect me to do? Help you in Soviet Far East? What the?
Yeah, you should help me with your fighters.
You should use your fighters to hit.
Yeah, that's not
Super
making. That's I cannot take Archangel without your fighters. Without just your.
I think
all your
the
fighters.
German turn's
2
very
fighters
simple.
far away from
Can you move on, please?
Yeah,
Okay.
we yeah. So
Okay, please next turn. Okay, like I swear.
Mark does live in the UK. It is later
What did
for
you
him.
think about this?
You're gonna need fighter support for that. Maybe 2
Yeah, I
fighters,
will have ear support.
3 fighters.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Um,
If it works,
that-
it's great. If it doesn't, it sucks. Right.
No, like look, trading in a tank for an arts like it's like 624. Like it's pretty much guaranteed to die. Like, right?
Yeah.
And I probably get the tune and come back. So even if it doesn't work, like, it's still not that bad. But next time, please, Archangel.
Well,
And that's also why I want to put the
Well-
tank in ballistic states as well. So because that helps in Archangel.
are you planning on keeping on holding? I would plan on getting out of France and stacking Italy.
I want to stack France, and I want to have Archangel, and that means maximum.
No, but okay. You're building units in Italy, right?
Yeah, like I have like
So if you're
40
building units in Italy, you probably want to make sure they doesn't kill Italy, right?
what do they have? Free transport. It's either they are going to land on France or Italy. So
Yeah, I would stack Italy, take northwest.
No, I think I will leave Italy slightly empty. Like give them 2 units, so they don't kill them easily, but like they have to work for it.
Okay.
I'll give them Italy. I'll give them Italy. But once I have West Russia, that is not something I want to give them. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna spend my year. 2 fighters for Arc. Yep, that looks good. And 2. Yep, somebody picked that up. Just seeing how many ships do they have in season 8? Like, it looks enough. Yeah. What do I do with the bomber? I don't know if I should do this, but
Well, you don't have anything attacking northwest yet, right?
I know. I
And
can.
you're gonna want at least something attacking Norway, a fighter or something.
Look, there's a lot of fighters I have. I can do this. I can do this. The bomber. Oh yeah. Norway. Yeah, why not? I think Norway needs probably more air support time.
Okay. You're just taking a single infantry into northwest.
What?
You're just
One
going with
infantry.
one infantry. Okay.
They're gonna kill northwest no matter what. So. And by the way, I'm gonna put infantry on France to stack France, and then I'm gonna put tank on blood infantry. I think probably. I don't know. Maybe I can retreat some tank into Baltic State so you can kill it. At least UK can kill it alone. And then I'm heading for Archangel round 6, like this time, 100%. Okay.
Yeah. Just to let you know, all my fighters will be on French Indo, so they won't be able to reach.
Why are you?
Wait, why would it be in French Indo?
Just for fun.
Why? Oh my!
It's important.
Oh wait, I don't think they'll actually be in French Indo. I think he's
You
calling
just
you.
said you were playing the money game.
I think he's
and
putting
what
your
are you
leg.
doing?
I'm just pulling your leg.
What do you
okay?
think? Yeah, yeah.
You just said you were playing the money game. Why don't you give me 12 extra bucks each turn and take $6 away from Russia every turn? Why don't you do that? Why don't you just do that?
You got Archangel. You can be happy.
No, no, this is not what you mean by you got Archangel, like with 1 infantry.
You should be tickled pink now.
Perfect turn for Germany.
0 hitbacks. Bro.
No, it's not a perfect turn without doing this. Look, this will be perfect. If I send in this and this and like all the tanks and like and
You made
next
yourself
turn, like,
pretty clear
Japanese have 5
earlier, I
fighters
think.
here, but no,
Yeah, I got you.
that
You
will
know
be a
what though?
perfect time.
I think if you did that, I think you'd still be fine. I don't think Russia has that great of an attack.
No, if Russia like traded all the army with my army there, I think they are happy. Japan is not a serious threat at all. Like, and if you traded all the like Russians for the German, yeah, I'm Berlin's falling soon.
What are you doing in Belu? Or in Baltic?
Baltic, don't worry about that.
You can
they will-
hit Baltic
It's a
pretty
secret.
hard.
I'm putting all my tank on Baltics, so they are not landing here. Well, they can. They only have like one transport. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, instead of landing somewhere else, land here. Okay, go ahead. Like, there's much more better landing spot for them than this. Berlin looks safe. No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, only one transport. I doubt they can take Berlin.
I like that 0.01% attack. I don't know. We might.
Look, so we have an agreement on the money game, right?
Sure.
Yeah. I agree about your money game. You did not agree about my money. You take your $1 for my like $6 for me and $6 less for them.
Well, $1
If
for
Russia
Japan
is-
is more
Look,
valuable
guys.
than $6 for Germany.
If
Why don't you
Russia
guys?
gets, like,
Why don't you guys go
$6
over
each
this in like
time,
your
it's
DMs or
gonna work.
something?
It's gonna work out for both of
Yeah.
us.
Like,
Look,
yeah,
there's nothing to do with the current turn.
If Russia gets $6 less, like for each time, it's
okay.
gonna work
It's
out for
okay.
both Japan and me. Like, actually, do I need that many infantry in France?
Be nice to have one more in Poland, one more infantry.
Yeah. Still looks like 11 infantry is still a lot, like compared to what they have. But they have fighters, I guess. So okay, yeah, that looks good. To be honest, it's still going pretty well. Like for the many of Axis game I played.
Yep.
I think we just got a
It
bunch
would
of
be better off
opportunity.
if I have Archangel. But yeah, I'm gonna let that go now.
Okay, yeah, let it go.
You better, yeah. You please let that go.
I'm gonna let that go now.
I haven't really been able to think about my turn because I'm obsessed with
Glad to hear it. All right.
Okay, so
I
well,
will
wait.
never
Before
let
we
it
go
if I
too,
can't take Archangel round 4.
Okay, no
before
more
we go too far, we got a bit of an eye. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm shutting up. I'm done.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
No, you're good. No, you're good. I'm dumb. Just ignore me.
I think it's fine.
Anyway, what are you thinking of?
Well, I hadn't really thought about it. I'm at least buying 3 infantry in India, and attacking northwest probably, unless I want to attack. No, I don't want to attack Norway. You don't have any immediate designs up there, so there's no reason for me to attack Norway. So I'm just going to take northwest, and
You only have
Yep.
one transport, yeah.
yeah, I'm going to build a transport.
I think the UK
and-
can sit in 6, right, and then the US can retake Norway.
Depending on what they buy, I should be able to.
Oh, I could sit. I guess I could sit in 6. What is? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Okay. So I just never thought of that route. Man, my eyes have been open. Okay, I'm gonna buy a transport.
Yeah.
3 infantry, a couple more ground units, and some fighters probably. I could get a bomber if I think.
Wait a minute. Let me just see. Where the hell did all your money go? I wouldn't buy a transport.
What's that?
Really?
I wouldn't buy another transport yet. You have to defend against the G air, right? Because I'm gonna try to do a med check. I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't want my cruiser and destroyer
All right.
going with zone 6. I'd much rather have them in 13.
Okay, I'm gonna put my cruiser in 13 for you this turn.
Yeah,
right?
that's fine. But
So what are you saying? You're going to buy some more defense there? Going to buy air?
well, I wouldn't definitely not buy the transport if you're going to see zone 6.
Yeah, okay,
'cause-
yeah. Forgo the transport. You might need a destroyer, and you might need to send an extra fighter back just to make it a 6v6, right?
No, what you could do is buy a destroyer, 1 destroyer, 2 fighters. You have enough for that. 3 infantry, 1 destroyer, 2 fighters, or something like that.
Oh, if that's possible, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, and send the spare fighter to West Russia.
Yep. And send like another fighter to Yaku.
Okay. All right, I'm doing that.
I don't think
So
the fighters
my-
need to be in Yakut, right? To
Well, we'll figure
If
that
we're
out.
gonna defend
Oh, I
it,
see
he
what
has
you're
3
doing.
fighters,
Yeah,
4 ground, 1 bomber.
Okay, all right. I'm
sure,
3
yeah,
infantry,
okay,
1
fair enough.
fighter. Okay.
At least 1 fighter.
Yeah, sounds
Maybe
good, yeah.
2. Yeah. There's gonna be. If you're gonna, I wouldn't take the infantry. I would take the artillery and put it into northwest, so you have a full shock next turn.
Yeah, I was just noticing I didn't have any. Okay.
You can use the fighter in that fight too, and it can still land in North or West Russia.
1, 2, yep. Okay, and that. Okay, I could pass through. I don't have any air to support attacking those guys. So I
Which
can.
guys?
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Africa. I can pass this tank right through like that.
Yep.
And let's see. And that's a okay. I'm
Yeah, that's
taking
fine.
back,
Your other tank can go to the Caucasus or India afterwards.
yeah, non-combat.
Yeah.
So I'm sending 2 to Bury. You guys have been doing all these 1 infantry attacks that, I mean, they're great when they work, but it's really unhappy when they don't work.
That's fine. I mean, there's not much infantry in Yunnan, so sending 2's fine.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and is there anything useful this fighter could do? No.
Would attack Ukraine. Oh, sorry. The cube fighter really can't do anything.
Oh, yeah, the free infantry and the free fighters and infantry can hit Ukraine.
Oh, 2 of the fighters. If you're gonna send 1 to Yaku.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, and that guy, I'm moving up to block in that other spot, but that's non-combat. All right, yeah, I like that, I guess. Am I missing anything?
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yep.
Okay.
Excellent.
Cool.
Yep.
To be honest, why didn't you kill the tank in Norway instead?
Because the US is gonna kill it.
Because I do not want to capture Norway as the UK.
Oh, you want US to take it, okay.
I don't want to take Norway as the UK. I want the US to have Norway.
Oh, nice taking Ukraine. That's a little.
See, he
Right.
got the hit back. Good. We can stop 2 of them.
Yep.
Okay, what are we doing here? So I'm moving the fleet over here. Sending that to West Russia, sending these back to West Russia, sending that over here for our experiment. I'm going to leave this infantry that's in whatever that desert is alone, right?
Yep.
Does it make any difference to you whether I put the infantry that's in South America on Morocco or on?
You
well, I
can
wanna
go
pick this-
to Canada,
Yeah,
right?
you'd wanna.
Never
yeah.
mind. Yeah, it makes a difference to me.
And you got 23 too, which we kind of forgot about season 23 actually.
Oh, I forgot I had this other transport. Yeah, I didn't need to build a transport. I apologize. I wasn't even. There was no point at all.
And by the way, except Archangel, UK will never land in West Russia right now.
Look,
Okay, so the infantry in Kazakh goes to Novo, right?
Yes, and
And
then
then-
this. I have a tank that can go to either Caucasus.
probably
What's that?
Persia. Probably Persia. It'll probably leave your tank in Persia.
Okay, and these can just stay. These flex guys. Do you want me to move a flex guy up to Caucasus like that, or just leave him?
The Kazakh.
Yeah, one in the Kazakh, one in the Caucasus, just like last time, basically.
This
But
is
this time it's
fine
the
bleeding
stop.
India like this. It's very obvious that Japan is not going for India, so
Yeah, and you probably can put the 1 Indian infantry you have into Persia. And the tank into Persia too. That's just the more.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Well, he has. Let me see.
all right.
He has.
Just be careful. He
check.
does have units, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at now. He has.
He's got
He doesn't have a lot. He has 3. Oh,
Yeah.
3 that
3
can
ground.
3 ground and some air. And
Yeah, three.
I'm gonna have 5 ground and 2 air units, I think. If I do it like this.
Yeah, you'll have 6 ground, 2 air units versus his 4 air, 3 ground, and 1 bomber.
I'm only gonna have 5
I
ground.
mean, that's a super risky take to ruin the Japanese shark, right? And you should be able to take it back afterwards if.
Yeah, and I have enough sitting
Yeah.
on. I have enough sitting on Persia to just take it back.
You get the
Yeah.
AA gun and 2 artillery.
Yeah. So okay, if you're counting AA as the ground unit, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
well, yeah.
Okay, I just don't think of it as it's a unit, but anyway, okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, yeah.
Anything else here?
I'll set your bombers to die before the fighter.
Yeah, for the defensive end, yeah.
I don't think I have a profile for that because I never do it. Let me just quickly check because I value my bombers too much. Let's see. UK.
I mean,
You like bombers a lot.
why push the tank from India to Persia? Why not leave it there? It's still in range of Kazakh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I don't,
that's a good
I don't have
idea.
a profile where the bomber dies first. My bombers don't. No, the bombers don't appreciate that. You'd rather leave it like this?
Yeah, at least for now. That's a little sketchy of a defense, but leaving 1 tank behind helps a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah. I don't have the bomber die first profile, so I'm not gonna fiddle with that in the middle of this. That's just asking for trouble. So I think that's it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
So you
My bombers never die last.
probably send your UK sub to 49. Oh, well.
Oh, well. Yeah, it hardly matters, but yeah, probably. Okay.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Okay. I'll be AFK for a second.
All right,
All right,
Japan.
Japan, you get to put more people in the Far East now.
Japan, what are you doing in Soviet Far East? Having a great time with the airplanes and there and the 4 Russian guy?
I'm taking all the pressure off of you.
Oh, thank
Well-
you. You should have taken the pressure off by letting me in Archangel, so UK did not land fighter in West Russia as well. By letting fighter into the center of the map, you are creating pressure for both of us. But okay, yeah. Life moves on. I see Manchuria. That's the first.
What? You want IC? I'm buying transports.
What are you
I
gonna
need
use
to
the
know-
transport?
Of course, I'm buying IC.
Yeah, thanks, Rob.
Sure.
But
You don't
yeah,
wanna
I
buy
think your plan
bombers?
from now on is just marching infantry and all fighters. Pretty much. You're not gonna build ship. You're not gonna attack USA.
What?
India is happening. Well, I don't think you are like landing a full-scale invasion on USA, and you're like having a fight with for like ships and stuff. So you pretty much just build like infantry and fighters, and have enough bomber to like bomb Moscow. I think. Yeah, I want you to bomb Moscow.
I don't think you need to worry about Japan going for the US.
All right.
Can you bomb Moscow?
What? Why?
Safely? I'm just asking. But like, probably not.
Well, if I bomb Moscow, I have to put I would have to take a
you
fighter
can-
into
if you
State King,
safe
and it'd be kind of risky.
Yeah, if you can find safe landing, then forget about that. But need you to bomb in Russia something. After Caucasus is no longer safe, that will be a good time though. That's usually
Kinda
how I
wish-
play out like KGF as axis. Like have West Russia, like make sure Russia does not produce in Caucasus and Korea. Then they only have like Russia, and usually the income be pretty after Russia. And then Japan just non-stop bombarding on Russia. And also racing for Kazakh.
Just one thing to note, though, since this is the blitz game where you work with your teammate, you should. It's a good idea to come into playing that you're not going to play how you normally play, and to be more open to combining your play with somebody
Yeah,
else's.
but like I don't see how Soviet Far East helping that much.
I'm surprised you, Kitchen.
I agree with every
Oh my
single one
gosh.
of his decisions so far, except from that Soviet Far East.
What's that?
And also attacking USA.
Oh, you
Like,
just
I'm
missed
talking
on your
about the-
first
the
round.
general
That
picture
was
of the
just
game.
surprising.
Yeah.
That it didn't matter.
Like I'm pretty happy with like a lot of your decisions, except from Soviet Far East and attacking you.
Well, and his fleet displacement. Or fleet placement. Good lord. If you're gonna win with no hitbacks, just do it in the first round.
I think we should get some hitbacks. Come on, hit back.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, my game just crashed. By the way, watch out for the bombers. I did label them.
Oh, your infantry. Alright, come on,
There's
cuz.
3 bombers in
Nobo.
the map, so
Oh my gosh.
always keep an eye on them, just in case.
What's really hurt Japan is losing so many infantry round 1 and hitbacks.
Yeah, so that's why I suggested an IC
Hey.
round 3 with more infantry. Oh look.
Hey.
what's
Japan's
the
bought an
infantry?
IC.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but like, I
Hey.
mean, I'm at round 2, like
Kitch.
for Manchuria, I see. So he has
Did you
3 building right now.
I guess that actually makes sense. Was Yakut actually not there? Like
What's this?
4 ground, 3 fighters, 1 bomber.
It was awfully tight.
Yeah,
No,
okay. I just wasn't sure.
Forget,
The tank
forget
would have
about
pulled
those.
it.
It was close, but
Right. Right.
What? Why are you sending to 50?
what?
To start working on the islands, Australia, New Zealand, probably not Hawaii, but you get the idea.
It's an efficient way to pick up the.
No, you look at the 3 guys sitting in Western Australia.
What?
These 3 guys sitting in Western Australia. You're still thinking ANZ is a good idea. Oh, hang on a second. Can you please send one of your guy from 60 instead to like Philippine Islands to pick up the infantry and then go to 60 like 61, like instead of just picking guys from Japan.
Why does it matter? Doesn't really matter, does it?
That's not matter that much, but like, yeah, like
I don't think it really matters, but
He'll get him eventually.
it matters a little bit. I think it's better to have your troops on like Japan. So like,
I don't know.
I'm not saying Tokyo will fall, but like I'm saying it's
No,
easier to
I
keep-
don't want to do that. I don't want any more of these artilleries. We've
I
got
don't
so
know.
many
Tokyo
artilleries
could fall here. I'm not sure.
on the mainland.
Tokyo Falls is a big problem in this game.
I think we should pivot.
Yeah, KJF now.
Sneak over there. He won't notice.
That's what the med check's for. Just to.
Sorry, I have to go for 1 minute.
Okay, Kitch.
Man, I just losing those infantry early really hurt.
Oh yeah, especially when doing a slowdown mixed strategy with Japan.
Well, we've gotten like no hitbacks for like like 1 hit back in the whole like last couple turns. So some of that you got back, I think.
Yeah, that's true. It did even out, but it's kind of nice though that it's round 3 and Japan doesn't have Yakut and not like really any odds to take Yakut, and we can just kind of hold it for like another round.
I mean, it's only because we could afford it. Like, I mean, normally maybe those fighters would have something better to do or whatever. But yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. But yeah, I don't know how it really looks in the long run or how it plays against top play, but I've been working on seeing it, making it work.
Yeah.
The real tricky part is not dedicating too many forces to the defense over there. Because you have it's still a KGF. You still no spot.
KUS, right?
Yeah, no, I almost didn't. I almost skipped my purchase phase.
Don't do that.
Well, the cat almost skipped the purchase
That would have
phase.
been very, very bad.
Yeah, but the cat doesn't know what he's doing. He was just walking over the keyboard.
Well, it's part of our KJF.
Right, guys, I'm back. So what happened?
Save up and drop a giant fleet. Yeah.
No.
So what happened?
Sorry, I gotta figure. I actually think right now.
Let me quickly check.
One of those is going back. This one's gonna be an 18, so 2 for that one. 2, 4, 5, 6. That'd be 2 more transports. I'd like to buy 2. So I'm gonna buy 2 transports. I think 6 dudes and a fighter for the new aircraft carrier. So that works out. And that should be everything. So there's 2 transports. Yeah, that should kind of work.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it might be a little low on units. I think I'm gonna get 1 less transport and upgrade it into an infantry artillery. No. Yeah. All right. You okay with this, Nancy?
Yeah, I haven't done the math. I do a little bit of approximation when I decide what to buy. That looks about right. I mean, I just, you know what I mean? Because my brain explodes if I think too hard about how many infantry are to transports.
Right. I actually didn't. Yeah. I didn't
But
count
seems-
in Norway.
Yeah, I mean, you got 2 coming back, so you want at least 3 coming back. Whatever. No, you might only have 1 coming back. I don't know. Yeah. You don't have very many coming back right now, actually.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. None of them are coming back. One's gonna go to Norway. The other 2 are gonna go after Italy and Southern Europe.
Yeah. So, yeah. So you only technically have to build 4, so 6 is fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Just save up 2 infantry for later.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. I was gonna send 2 infantry to here, along with this bomber that can land in the UK. Then I was going to send a infantry to here, then a tank and an infantry and 2 fighters to here. Since most of his fighters, or all of his fighters, are in Karelia, this is enough defense. I had a bomber here. I think I don't really know what to do. I think I'm just actually gonna bomb manager.
Well, are you gonna hit Kazakh? What we doing with Kazakh
I was thinking about it, but I was thinking the UK had better odds to hit Kazakh since I can only send 2 infantry and a bomber, and the UK can send 2 infantry and 3 fighters or 4 fighters and a bomber or something.
Yeah.
The UK just, yeah. I was gonna put.
Well, the UK might also want fighters to take out whatever, something over on the other side. But
Yeah, but
no, it's better for
still.
me to attack Japan. Actually, well, whatever.
Yeah,
I think the Belarus thing probably will be gone by the time UK goes.
Yeah, I would have attacked, but I just don't. Yeah, losing all those errors against the battleship really hurt.
Wouldn't strategic bombing Karelia be slightly better because it's a kill Germany?
Yeah. In the early game, though, Japan doesn't have as much income, so taking income away from them is just as effective. It slows down their approach. But
I see that, but you might take Italy, you might succeed a Karelia bomb. So that could work out pretty well.
Yeah, either is fine, really. Except for Karelia, there's a chance to roll more than you can do damage to it. Kind of stinks for the risk going in, but it's the only target it can.
It's your decision which one you go for.
Right. Yeah, I personally like going after Japan, but
I always roll 1, so, doesn't matter.
Right.
Dealer's choice.
I must make a
Well, if we
comment.
put
It's
it
so
this,
comfortable to see that like the Alice does not have like more than 10 transport on round 3.
hmm.
My life's so easy.
You could coin flip which one you do.
That's not a bad idea. You want to call it? Which one would be heads? Which one would be tails?
Corellia's heads.
Yeah. Tails.
All right, go for it. Awesome. Yeah, we'll take
All
that.
right.
Nice.
Good choice.
Well, it's Monk's idea to flip. Otherwise, I was honestly leaning towards Corellia, just because it is a KGF, but that does slow down Japan, and it kind of works both ways. Like Kitch was saying earlier, it's an income game. If you can find a way to hurt the income of both powers while holding the center, that wins most of the time too.
That was a good round.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't notice, so you probably got some next, but still a good round.
Well, yeah, just one. The tank didn't hit back.
You got
Um,
Italy, I think.
yeah, that was it. But we took the territory. That was the important part.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, back.
So how am I handling? Am I taking out Novo and Kazakh here to support this
Just-
stacking Yakut?
I don't think Novos is important.
Well, okay,
Taking out-
Kazakh, UK's fine with taking Kazakh, right?
Yeah, that I assume. I don't know.
You happy
if-
with that, Nancy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, okay. So I'm going to take out Archangel, Bello, and I could hit Novo.
I mean, the reason for you to take Zach is because you'll get the income for it right away, but you probably have better things to do. Too
Well,
many.
on average results, I'm going to be making 21, assuming I take Arch and Bello. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Arch isn't as important since the tanks are in Corellia.
Well, it's just
It's still
stopping
nice
the
to kill
Germans
that guy,
taking
but-
Vologda, right? Which in a KG, GF, I think German income's a little bit more important. So
Yeah.
rather not
Yep.
have that happen. So.
Yep. That's fair. That's it. Yep. It's just as I was saying, it's not as important to capture killing the guy, but capturing isn't as important because the
Yeah,
tanks
yeah.
are in Corellia. Yeah. Yep. Moving the Caucasus guys into Moscow so the U.S. can contest Novo next turn or whatnot.
Yep, sounds good.
I think that's everything. 2, put in the 13. Those guys are in 18. Put the AA gun along with the Algeria guy. I think that's everything. Gonna keep holding Yakut for now because they can't take it. We may as well hold on to the income. All right.
Yeah, that note's interesting that you left.
Yeah, if you had a tank up there, you could blitz east or far east this time and get even more income out of it.
I don't think I can get one there now. It's a bit too late.
Yeah, it is, yeah, but that's just like if it was round 2, round 3, yeah, kind of thing. But
Okay, so I can take my Russian turn, but I think I'm gonna need to end this because it's super late.
yeah, it's understandable. You're yeah, it's like 3 in the morning for you.
Yeah, so
Did you set the timeout short or?
Yeah, we could wait 10 minutes, or Bonk himself could choose to forfeit if the rest of us wanted to continue. One of us would just take Russia.
Oh, is that how that works? If he just does forfeit, then one of us takes over?
Yeah, I don't know which one of us.
I
but
don't
yeah.
I don't know the chances of all of us getting together and finishing this. I'm not sure about
No,
people's.
I don't think that's.
I don't think
Yeah,
that's don't think that's really something that we can do. I don't.
I think it would be really hard to coordinate.
Yep.
And the-
Otherwise, we would just play over time, but that never really works out as well without
Nah.
the communication.
Okay.
It's nice having you along, though.
Yeah, I've been quite busy recently, so I've just had some free time. So
That's nice. Oh, I hope the night's been good for you. It's always, I know these nights normally help make me relax after a long week. So
right, I'll leave the dude in Evenki, right? Or do I use him to trade Nova or something?
he doesn't really have to say Novenki. The tank's gone. What you could do is I don't know how close the odds are in Russia. I don't think you can spare a tank to get to Novo.
I can ignore Novo. It's not that important.
Nah, it's not. But yeah.
Can you do it with an artillery and an infantry?
What for Novo?
Yeah.
It's just whether or not Germany has odds on West Russia, right?
Yeah, I think their odds are, I don't know, it's 21, 22, 27, 28. We don't really have many infantry there. 11, 14, 20, 22, 27, 28. It'd be 28 on 28 right now. I probably wouldn't send the West Russia guy, the Archangel, I'll probably send the Evenki guy.
Yeah.
There,
Right.
that gives us 29 to their 28. I think it's just in our favor because we're defending.
Yep.
Right, let's
Yeah,
go. with
usually
it.
if it's even like that, then it's then the defenders, then it's not a good attack.
Well, yeah, it'd be 13 of their 28. Almost half of their units are just ones.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, 2 for 2. Very
awesome.
nice.
It's good job.
All right, that is it, I think, for Russia.
Yep. Yeah, it's just nice to hold on to that extra income in the north, east, whatever.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not actually considered doing that ever. So
Yeah, and it's also nice to have the planes up there. It can kind of threaten Japan's production sea zones.
if you guys are going to continue the game, just be mindful of odds on Moscow with that infantry and planes.
Yep. Thanks.
Well, to be honest, in a KJF, I would just go for West Russia. But like in a KGF, I would not want to trade Russian, not big stat. So I only support from Japan on Archangel, as we discussed, and this time I've only built 12 units. 2 of them is going to be infantry in Colombia because.
Right, should I
For obvious
forfeit then,
reasons.
and then you take over US if you guys want to continue?
Yep. Are we gonna keep playing when Spock leaves? Is that everything?
Yeah. For like an hour more or whatever, at least. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how it decides gets.
See why I
I
hate
don't
leaving-
know
leaving
either. I'm
Italy-
pretty sure
Italy
it's
there, though.
US.
I got apparently I have the Soviet Union.
Right, it is just me. Going to be ending the stream here. I do appreciate everyone who stayed. This is my first stream, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed a lot of drama. The team, the friendly fire psyops between Japan and Germany were quite funny. But yeah. Alright, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Do appreciate your time, and I'll catch you whenever I release another vid or stream or something like that. Take care.